I am ready. Are you ready? Because I am.
Well,
Also, who wants to do the recap?
I'm asking because like that way the recap can go now live, but like recap on live air.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. Who wants to do it after we do introductions?
Are we
I
live?
would.
We are now.
Cool, I'll do
Okay,
it.
all right.
I was gonna say I would like to do the recap.
Okay,
but
well, yeah, but who the fuck are you?
Oh, I am Snap, the Oathbreaker Paladin, who was racially discriminated against last session.
Yeah, it feels weird to be on the other shoe. Who was laughing?
Hi, it's Blossom. I play Rosa, the Sea Otter, who is also a cleric of the Great Thunder Domain.
Thunder, Monster Truck Rally.
Thunder, thunder, Thundercats.
Anyway, Thundercats. Oh,
Ooh.
somebody should have
Hi.
made it a Thundercat.
Hi.
Speaking of
Oh,
cats,
that would have been. Speaking of
Hi.
cats,
Hi.
so far these transitions have been fucking flawless.
yeah, let's keep it going.
I play Juniper, big cat barbarian.
And you are.
Hi, I'm Kenshi.
I forgot to say hi. I'm Bomber, and I am
Funny.
Snap.
Oh shit! Now we don't have a way to segue into the next person, so I guess Corvus, you go.
I am Felix Schaffer, most commonly known as Tick by friends, but majority of the group calls me Felix. I would assume because we're not friends yet. Fighter, battle master, chillin', sort of. I am Shoko, the owner of the YouTube channel this is on.
Maker of soup. Speaking of soup,
Ah!
We're
Hello.
back, boys.
I am Soup.
Good
I am
segue.
here to soup you, and I will give out the soup.
And who are you?
I am fiery. And you're gay.
Speaking of fiery and dragons, there's a Komodo dragon as well. Boom, segue. Void, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Void. I play Jasmine, the Komodo Dragon, Bard, College of Swords, professional, rebel, and anarchist.
Speaking of anarchy, last session.
Yeah, so,
It
yeah,
wasn't an anarchy, it was a dictatorship.
that is true.
That is true. So, last session, we, as a group, were taken out of the dark tunnels with the blindfolds on our head, being removed.
You weren't blindfolded.
We were taken out of the tunnels where we were being transported outside of the rat kingdom, because the rats
Kingdom
don't
of-
like having,
of Rodentia,
random
yeah.
folk in them. They don't like foreigners, but they tolerate them. Anyway,
Because trade.
yes, and because tourism. Anyway, they let us through out up here at the what is it, Chipped Tooth Outpost, where we all got outside of their great giant walls. One would think that they're trying to keep people out with them, which they are.
Where's the battle map going on?
Anyway, then we saw a rather ragtag small legion of greatly crippled rats march off into the woods while we were eating, while Jasmine sang glorious songs of anarchy that no one really understood.
Yeah. It was violently misconstrued as a fucking morale booster for the people going into the forest.
Yes, the
I'm
crippled
still
rats took
upsetty
it as
about it.
inspiration.
I'm still upsetty spaghetti about it.
They started singing them in disproportionately happier tones as they marched off to their deaths, which we'd found the aftermath of later on as we got about halfway through our journey. About here on the road. There we also found several wolves that I, Rosa, scared off with the power of lightning.
Oh,
In
but you
being a
forgot
mother.
the best part.
The glowy
part?
deer?
Well, if that's the
No,
second best part, the best part was that the corpses were partially eaten.
Oh, right, now there's that part. Yes, I did forget that part. And then we ran into a deer. And then I saw a glowy deer. No one else saw the glowy deer, only me. I must only assume that I'm going crazy, or it's the devil trying to trick me from believing in my great lord and master.
Well, you do know that the deer hold very powerful magic.
True, but it's not more powerful than Phineas Tidestrider, master of the deep. Anyway, then we reached our lodging here in the Elderwood, where most of
did
us, I believe,
stop-
went and...
Well, you did stop halfway through the day, like, and stayed at I forget.
right,
I
yeah,
forget.
we stayed at a lodging, but I can't
Yeah.
remember what it was called, like Red Rooster or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed at like the Red Rooster Inn or something. Slept there in the basement
It
for the
was
night and then
Waterfront.
left in the morning. And now we're here in the Elderwood.
Yep. You are in the town of Elderwood, and you are looking for at the job board. And for context, for those watching, if any are, it's D&D 5e, in a custom world where everyone is animal people. And yeah. So who would like to start us off? Who wants to go to the job board?
All
Well, I
of us
mean-
were already there looking.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
all
Yeah, I
so
think
looking.
we're all up there looking.
We want
So
money.
who wants to kind of take point on this? So basically, from what you can see, this is kind of the job postings for the entire. This is the Indeed of the town. So you do see the occasional, like dishwasher wanted, 5 silver per day, ban.
We're desperate, not that desperate.
Bards wanted, guaranteed tips,
Hmm.
plus lodging, different farmhand jobs as well. But I'm assuming you guys want somebody unusual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kill a local
I-
pet, wipe out the local wolf tribe.
So on and so
Yes.
forth, yeah.
Bring smallpox blankets to the local wolves.
Oh,
So
here's one. Bring religion to these ne'er-do-well orphans. I can bring
who-
religion.
So what specifically are you all looking for? Because there's a
Some-
lot of jobs here.
Semi-low risk with a good enough coin that, in comparison, like
Okay.
good, well-paying, but also it's not like
We're going to immediately die.
yeah, something that's
Possibly
easy.
medium risk.
Yeah.
Low medium.
There's a few here. There is one.
I probably
The-
lowball it a little bit because I don't know y'all's skills
Yeah.
and what I would.
So
suggest.
let's roll per person. Let's start with Corvus. Corvus, make me a investigation, I will say, and we'll
Oh.
see which one you get.
Oh god, that will suck for me.
Okay. The one that you find, I will read to you. Help! My mother-in-law is coming to town for a visit. I need someone professional to inflict me with some awful disease or other affliction, so I have an excuse to stay in bed and not interact with my or be around her. Please, no afflictions that can be permanent damage or death. Mildly life-threatening, okay. Meet me at 10 p.m. behind a bar that smells like an old goat. You know the one. 10 gold pieces upon delivery of the disease.
Damn, that's pretty expensive for potentially. It sounds like a potential scam though. Sounds sus
That's
as
up
fuck.
to you.
Sus as
I'm
fuck.
going to also read it.
We could force feed
sounds
them
like
a bunch
cop.
of.
Yeah.
that-
Sounds like somebody's
Wait.
trying to get somebody caught. What's up?
We could
Kate?
force feed them raw meat.
I mean, some of us can like handle that to an extent.
They might not be a predator species. They might just.
It's going behind like some shady place and being like, "Yo, I'm paying you to make me sick." That sounds like a setup to get arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I be up next
Who else
for
wants
an
to look?
I would
Okay,
like to
Bomber,
do-
you go ahead and look.
Not that much better.
This next one, is a wanted poster for a local for somebody to help a local spellcaster. He's looking for a lab assistant. Intelligence isn't required, but a high resistance to pain is appreciated. It says 5 gold pieces for the day.
Sounds sus.
Yeah.
I'll investigate as well.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go after Fiery.
Ooh, 16.
Okay.
Hey.
There we go.
Go ahead and roll me a d4.
Eh. 3.
There is one that this one was hidden behind the last one, the spellcaster one. This one is from another spellcaster saying that mercenaries required for the great wizard Maldic and outsiders required, no locals. Please come to the laboratory in the center of town.
Hmm.
Payout will be the 15 gold pieces per head.
Soup has found possible work for the group.
And it does also list combat experience required.
Oh, the thing is, isn't like half of the group here native to this area?
You don't know?
I'm saying this to the group. Like, I'm like,
Was anyone born in Elderwood?
No. But would I
No.
have been here from the boat company?
I was assuming like the marshlands area of like a. Well, I would think
I should have specified more. It said no locals to Elderwood.
Okay, yeah, that's important detail
Yeah.
there, Jaster. I
Yeah.
assumed the country.
I don't
When
have it
people
written
talk
down.
local-
It's just the fucking, you know.
Like buddy.
Oh, doggone!
Alright.
You could get me some tea.
So there's that one. Does
I'll
anyone else?
investigate.
Okay.
16 also.
God damn.
All right, roll another. Roll a
Here.
d4.
I'm not
Reroll
gonna think
fourth.
of anything. I'm going to get.
Roll a d4. Reroll what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Fours.
going away.
I got a 1.
This one is saying test subjects needed
Is it
at
raining
the
outside?
Barrington
Yes.
Bakery.
No.
They are looking for test subjects to try out new magical breads. They've been trying to infuse magic into the baking process and need people to test it out. And if anyone is a scholar, they need them to study the side effects. This is 3 gold per day.
Ooh, a bakery. I'm just going to take that, say those words, and then immediately walk off in that direction.
Okay. All right, we're bringing the first rule of D&D. We're splitting the party.
Everyone's favorite.
Does anyone
Just
else?
because
to-
Rosa is heading off that way does not necessarily mean we're getting split up just yet. Because I'm immediately going to be like, Rosa, hold on.
It's a bakery.
Yes,
Don't you
but-
want free food?
It may be
It's
free
an
food, but we
investigation.
don't know the side effects.
Well, that's part of the job. And besides, I can fix anything that happens.
Are you sure? It's clearly like some kind of new magic.
All magic is new.
Old magic is just new magic that we don't understand yet.
I'm not meaning it like that. I'm saying that they don't fully understand the side effects and such, which is the reason why they're asking for this kind of stuff. And usually we clean out scum or something like that, like some kind of pest that's infested an area, rather than putting ourselves at risk like that.
That's also the
Well,
work I would prefer.
It's 3 gold to eat food that may or may not kill us. We're
It-
taking a gamble either way here. And at
How
least
much-
this way we get fed.
I'd much prefer gambles where I'm in control
You just like
of the
where you
dice.
can swing your
an extent.
sword at it. You can
Yes.
attack. You can smite the
Which
bread.
it's
You want to
okay.
smite the bread?
I don't have smite. I'm not a paladin. I would just.
What is smite?
What do you mean?
Smite, as in
No, I know, no,
grammatical
but
term.
maybe. Oh, okay, I know what you're saying now. Okay,
in the grammatical term, smite,
okay. This-
not the magical term.
No, I
Only I can
understand now.
magically
Yeah,
smite a being.
yeah.
That or the paladin, technically.
But does they as this conversation's going on, does anyone else want to look at the board?
I would like to look at the board, yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Well,
Jesus.
fuck me.
Now this is the job we
Damn.
definitely want.
Go ahead and roll a D100
Shoveling the
today.
fly shit.
A D100?
Yeah.
Ow.
Wow.
What luck?
There's
What the fuck?
Can somebody run the odds of that?
On a D100, it's one.
rolling-
It's literally 1%.
5% of 1%.
No, rolling fucking 2 ones directly in a row.
5% of 1%. Because it's different because it's on a D20 and then a,
Yeah.
Kill
But
myself.
what you find is a help wanted sign because somebody's centipedes keep turning neon green in moonlight. The pay is 3 silver,
What
and
kind
you
of hell?
and you think that this is the best job opportunity you've seen in a while.
What
It's like
kind of
Bill
help do
Gates
they want?
opportunity.
Kind of help.
It doesn't say.
They
It just says we want help.
Sus.
Can I take the can I take the one that you mentioned earlier about wanting Bard?
There's no pay. It just says tips guaranteed.
I'll take it.
Who else wants to look?
Nobody else is a bard.
Can I look
Oh.
again?
Jaster, I'm so
Let's go
sorry
for
to interrupt.
what?
For anyone who's on the Minecraft server, I'm gonna shut it down so I could go into the configs and actively fix the project MMO stuff.
Oh.
So make sure to find a good place and get off quickly.
I mean,
That's
it's
it.
just me AFKing. So, like,
Alright, I'm the
So
last
everyone-
to not searched.
Have you searched yet, Kenji?
I have not. Is what I'm
Okay,
Have
saying.
you
go ahead
searched
and
yet,
roll
Jaster?
a investigation.
Oh, hey.
Oh, good. Okay, there is. Think that the best job you're gonna find pay-wise is the one from Magic. But you find another one as well that says, that's just titled "Love of My Life." Please, I need your help to help me look cool in front of the love of my life, so I can win her heart. I could never hope to win her by normal means since I'm poor. I will give you my life savings in return. Bonus if you look scary. And it
think
gives
Kenshi
like
would
direction
look
to this
scary.
guy's house.
dude's just posting his address. He doesn't think that perhaps the love of his life would see this poster.
It doesn't
Not very
exactly give a
smart.
name. Hey, wait, Kendra, do you read this poster out loud? Genji, do you read the notice out loud?
Oh yeah, I'll read it out loud.
Okay, I immediately gain interest. A quest for love, you say?
So, you now have a few options available to you.
Yes.
So,
Could I
which one you?
propose- Could I possibly search one more time?
All right, I will allow you to search one more time.
Damn it!
That was
It's
You
the
awful.
same roll.
You find one that literally just says free gold.
that's a scam.
Can't
That
argue
is
with that.
him.
I have found so much treasure that I don't know what to do with it. Come meet me behind the
Ever this smells like a goat.
the Wet Dogs Inn at midnight tonight. so I can lead you to the treasure, so that way you can take it from me because I cannot carry it all.
Yes, this is very suspicious. This looks like a trap. Or actually, do I know that this is a trap based off of my soldiering
didn't know.
adventures?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Well, I guess inside.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, no, this thing's sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, this thing is completely sketchy as fuck. Let's not go near this with the 10-foot pole.
Hey, just so I definitely don't sneak out by accident tonight. Where was the location again?
What dogs in,
Fucking
I believe.
cat.
What
Oh.
was the location, Jaster?
The wet dog's in.
What dog's in? Okay.
What job would you all like to take? There's a lot of good jobs with different
I'm going to
pay
hold
rates.
on to the bread flyer. I would like to go check out this love of your life one, because that sounds funny.
I would like to go with the mercenary one.
What?
The one where like the guy was looking for mercenaries.
The one that I pulled.
It didn't quite. I don't quite remember all of them, to be fair. Eh. I don't know. I know for
It's gonna be up
Felix.
to the group.
Hmm?
It's gonna be up to the group.
I know for Felix that he's more of like he's more willing to do the whole love of their life thing over the bakery.
Because
kind of-
magic, and you hate
and it's-
magic.
And it's also the
And I don't hate magic.
mercenary for the wizard.
Yeah, mercenary for wizard and love of life sound like the ones to do, if any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No
the
one wants to
mercenary
pick up
would
the
be
guy.
back up.
better.
No one wants to take up the one with the guy who just hates his mother-in-law.
We don't have a
As-
disease to give him.
But A, don't have a disease to give him, and B, that sounds sus as fuck, and it seems like he wants to get someone
I
arrested.
can
Okay,
do
I
some
will-
only
wait, no,
with
no, no, no.
incredible food poisoning.
Okay, no, we do have something we give him. A Komodo dragon bite. They're
Oh,
poisonous.
that's true.
They're not poisonous, but they're toxic because they have so much bacteria in their mouth.
That's true.
Yeah, and doesn't the bacteria cause like paralysis?
He mentioned
it
that
can
nothing
cause-
life-altering.
It can cause fuck, what's the terminology for it? For like immediate decay of the cells,
Necrosis?
like necrosis. Yeah, that was it. Necrosis. It can cause necrosis. Actual necrosis around the bite area. It can immediately kill a limb.
Damn.
It is that full of bacteria and disgusting.
So, what are you all thinking?
I'm willing to take the one where we give the guy a disease and I just just bite him.
That sounds
I'd say the
sketch as
mercenary would
fuck.
work.
I think the mercenary one would be the best one.
Yeah, I say
It pays the most overall for all of us.
So,
Yeah.
so we're deciding on the mercenary one.
Yeah, that's like our
Yeah.
main one.
Okay. Okay.
It sounds
All
like
right.
everyone has their own one that they want to run off and do.
Well, you are in this town for as long as you guys want to be in this town.
hmm
I mean, it's just.
I want to look at the love of the life one. Is there a time frame on it?
He would like to do it tonight, but there's no like time frame in which X has to be done by Y.
Yeah, I just want to
we
do this one real quick for fun.
Yeah, you could do that just for the fuck of it.
Is there a time frame on the mercenary one?
That one actually seems like it needs to be done like tonight, like actively. Make an insight check. Whoever's reading it.
I think that
Okay.
was me, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, so
mercenary
it was
one,
you.
I think, yeah.
Okay, Bomber did it for me, I guess.
You said
That was the
insight, not
previous.
intelligence.
Yeah, that was a previous
Oh.
check.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's not the right one.
Soup must incite his role. He
18 and a
possesses.
21.
Soup may be a bit stupid, but the handwriting on this job posting looks very hurried. Like they wanted to put this up and get this whatever they want done as soon as possible. There's a lot of like it's messy in a fancy way. It
Hmm.
seems like whoever put this up is stressed about something.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing mercenary.
Soup has found a suitable job for him and his companions.
Okay, if that is what you all wish to do, then we shall do this one.
Soup looks very happy that he was acknowledged for this.
Good job, Soup.
Good job. I pet your head and give you cookie.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Eat all these.
All right. So, who wants to lead the way?
I would like to read the way if possible. If not, whoever, because like I have the most. I'm pretty sure I have the most base armor class.
This is an
mean-
Irma.
I said armor class.
I mean, okay, well, you're going to meet
case-
the guy.
In case anybody tries to rob us on the way.
So you ask around, and you are eventually kind of sent over to this kind of fancy, but not really. It's very plain in a way, but it's also semi-large as well. It's a wood house. It has a thatched roof. But there is stonework holding up, like the stone pillars holding up different portions of the roof on the porch.
Is there like
They
a
look
door
like
knocker?
marble. Yes, there is. There is a big, ornate rolled door knocker that has like the sort of dragon scale texture embedded into it, and it looks like the jaws of a dragon are holding the ring.
Yeah. Snap will use the door knocker.
So you fucking rasp on it however many times, and you wait for a minute, and you hear about 5 or 6 locks undo, and and it opens just a crack, and you see the eye of this fucking what's the word? I can't think of the word. This salamander. He's like, "You from here? Are you here for the job?"
We are
Yeah,
not
we're-
from here.
But we're here for the job.
Yes.
He closes the door, and you hear like 3 chains unlock, and then it opens again. It's like quickly.
All
Get
right.
in. Go.
We enter the strange man's home.
I'm sure. I'll just like kind of be keeping an eye out, just in case.
Who's magically inclined here?
Me.
Raises hand.
Rosa.
Okay. Spellcasters, go ahead and make me a history check.
Those bard
Dog,
spells.
you know D&D.
It's mainly just regular.
It's a 15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, Bart's a spellcaster.
Yeah, go ahead. Those of you who've had
History?
like some form of history, some form of like actual education on magic. Okay.
Not terrible rolls
So
all around.
Jasmine, you took a magic course just because it was a required course, so you didn't really pay attention too much.
College of Swords.
You were too busy fucking speaking about the socialist movement.
Rosa, you might know, but also it's a different kind of magic.
Fair.
But Fiery, you definitely now looking at him recognize the name Magic. This is somebody who has created a lot of the basic spells Like basically, he created like a majority of like level 1 spells that are known in the universe. But he's not really famous in the in that way. It's like he's renowned for. It's like the people who invented like the toaster or the microwave. Like yeah, they're important and it's great that these inventions exist, but no one really cares about who made them.
Fair.
Hmm.
But you, for some reason or another, recognize that this is Magic, the creator of like things like lower end spells like Magic Missile, you know, in a bunch of different like kind of good but not really great spells.
What the fuck did you just say about Magic Missile?
Yeah, what did you just say about Magic Missile?
Magic
One of
Missile
my
is
3 level 1 spells.
Magic Missile. Like he's only found out the like level 1 Magic Missile. He hasn't figured out how to upcast it yet.
Fair,
So
but
it's
still
kinda,
not bad.
yeah. It's not bad. Like it's probably the one that's gotten him the most renown. Like other than that, it's like figured out how to cast light.
Hmm.
Bro, can't cast light.
Oh my god, this strange man. He's the one who does the magics, the level 1 magics.
I
Hello,
don't know.
Mr.
I
Level
don't
1 man.
I don't know what level 1 means, but I guess you know me from my work, but that's not why you're here. You see the guards say and he just kind of sighs. Come with me.
Take your time.
I don't know how to
Calm
explain it
yourself.
rather than show you.
Hmm.
And he pulls on a lever and another door opens and he leads you into a secret passage. You see, researching magical spells doesn't really pay the bills, as it were. So I've had to take a second job where I'm also allowed to commit some research, and you go down and you realize that he is also the town mortician. There's
Oh.
vials of different embalming fluids. There's like buckets for blood. You see that there's a few coffins.
Necromancy.
Necromancy isn't a thing in this world. You shut your whore mouth. Well, not that you know of.
Not that I know of. I just simply have several spells that are listed as necromancy.
Yeah, I mean, clerics do get access to necromancy
The school
spells.
isn't just necessarily raising the dead. Anyways,
Yeah.
Necromancy.
No, I
Something
just
you
have
to know
Toll
about.
the Dead.
Mhm.
Spare the Dying, I believe, is also classified as necromancy. It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inflict Wounds, I believe, is also necromancy.
Doesn't it like do necrotic damage? Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, it's necromancy.
Necrotic damage and actual like raising of the dead are two different things in this world.
I know, but it's just how it's classified.
Yeah. But so you
Technically,
see,
anything to do with the dead or dying is classified as necromancy.
so he goes and he kind of just plops in his chair at his desk and just kind of like covers his eye, like does this thing where you rub his eyes up and down with like his open hand and just like stress and trying to figure it out.
Would you prefer
Okay.
a soup rubbed your eyes for you?
Roll a d10.
What?
This is for something else. Okay. You don't know. He doesn't know you. Good. All right.
Fun.
He's like, no, no, you sweet summer child. I will I will be fine. So
Soup
you see
understand.
I also get as you can see I am the town mortician. I handle the bodies and everything else. But I also get consent forms to experiment on experience and try and figure out the root of magic. For a research paper I'm doing. But you see something went wrong. I was
Mhm.
I was I was trying to figure out a way to speak with the dead, maybe to unlock the secrets of the universe. And uh They
You
woke
raised
up.
the dead. Oh, you
They-
raised the dead.
It
Don't
seems
worry.
so.
I can fix this problem. Lightning starts emitting from me.
No. Not in my works. I need this place for money. It is the only thing right now keeping my head above
You
water.
needed money and you practice magic on the dead. That doesn't seem.
I have the consent forms, and he like pulls out the paperwork, and it's like,
Well, it's all filed properly, so therefore he's legally not infringed.
um, but he like shows like different cuts on his arms and whatnot. It did not go well. You see, a local town hero passed from old age recently.
Mhm.
A turtle. It doesn't happen often, but and about 6 others who weren't even a part of the experiment. That is going to be difficult to explain to the families because they did not opt into the experiment, but it just kind of happened. But there's 6 altogether. Um, I've they're at the edge of town near the woods. They've they've already killed 3 people. I really need this handled.
Do you
Sorry,
want them
what?
to be properly buried, or
No,
how
no,
clean do
need.
you want
I
the
need.
dead?
I need
Again,
them. I don't
I-
know how this has never been done in the history of any magical source that I can
I'm
find.
I'm just
I
I'm asking
I
this
need
as a
them.
professional thing that kills things. How fucked do you want the corpses?
I still need to bury them. They still need a funeral
Cool.
service.
Open casket, everyone. You understand me?
No. Is it allowed to be closed casket?
I mean, it's better to do open casket for all of them just because I'm not I you know uh, uh, um, some of them need open casket, some of them don't. I'm not gonna get into details about which one. Just either bring them back in the state they're in, or bring them back, redeaded.
Oh, they're going to
Alright.
be redeaded. I just need to know how intact you
But
want the corpses.
the turtle needs to be in one piece. It can't. Nothing can happen to it. It needs to be dealt,
Can you clean
effectively.
up slight charring?
Maybe I don't know. It doesn't really happen often, but he is a town hero. There's going to be a celebration of his life in like 2 days.
Do,
He can't. His body cannot be.
do you even know where they
Can work.
are specifically?
I mean, the bodies are coming from the edge of town to the west. I'm sorry, not the west, the east, and there's been signs of movement out there of like turtles and a turtle moving around with some others and like a campfire out there. I really don't know. That's the best I have. 3 bodies have come kind of shown up at the edge of the woods,
Don't worry, we can
and
take care of this. No time to lose. Move, my children.
and also no one can know.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Okay,
my children, we
I will
must deal with
pay
some
15 gold
pests
to each of
at
you.
the end of the wood.
You to keep this quiet and to take care of this. I need this done like tonight.
Understood. We shall leave immediately.
Okay. All right. Not a word to anyone.
Of course not.
Gosh.
Pay us upon our return.
Oh, okay.
Come, my children,
Right.
it's time to re-kill a hero.
Please refrain from referring to me as children.
Soup is not a child. Soup evolved out of that stage long ago.
It's basically a child.
Soup will murder the DM.
Good luck with that.
Rocks fall and kill Soup.
No,
Hey,
we're
so-
inside somebody's house.
Yeah, a piece of the foundation,
Oh no!
Springs up
the
and kills
wall is
Oh no, the
rocking.
ceiling has collapsed on top of Soup. There's nothing we can do.
the chandelier falls.
We didn't specify the chandelier. This is adding details after. You're banned.
What?
Yeah, you're bad, buddy.
But yeah, Yeah, so so you guys, I'm assuming, are heading out. Unless there's anything you want to talk to him about, take a look around.
I don't
Anything
think
like that?
so.
Don't think so.
I will look at the guy and say, "Good job, you made a magical breakthrough."
No, this should not have happened.
No,
I
no, dear
want to.
turtle. My dear turtle, this is not something to be congratulated by. This is an abomination against life.
Yes,
And, as my sworn by my god, I must exterminate it with extreme prejudice.
not extreme prejudice. I still need the bodies intact.
I will exterminate it with moderate prejudice.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Do we have enough
I
rope to restrain them?
do you have enough rope to restrain them? That's a good question.
Because like
I got like 50 feet.
considering everyone should have started with 50 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have to
Ten-
consider that if you do capture them in the state they're in,
Oh, I can
how
kill them
how
all.
are you going?
I can
how
kill
you-
them all
How will you
with like
transport
no
them to
damage.
town?
Oh, I can kill them all with no damage. It's
I
not
could
gonna be
carry
hard.
I could carry a body.
Then how are we
I
gonna
mean-
hide that they're, that we're just carrying bodies of people that should be in a morgue?
Soup will require 50 soup cans to build a coffin.
We're not building a coffin out there.
It will only take Soup a mere hour and a half to accomplish such a feat.
It's
Just
fine. We'll just
acquire
wait
me
till
can.
it's fine. It's just dark. We'll sneak them back in when it's dark out. We'll
That's
throw
even
them in a
more
sack or
suspicious.
something.
We should probably like find some way to not make it as obvious that it's a body.
Well,
Or
we could
bodies.
ask the coroner man to bring a wagon and then put the bodies in said wagon in the dark, and then
I'll
haul the
turn-
wagon in.
We're still in the
Yeah,
house.
you guys are talking about this, and he's like pulling a decanter of whiskey from one of the drawers and like just chugging on it.
And
Do you have a wagon that we could borrow to put said corpses in and then cover up said corpses so that way it's not so
Also-
suspicious that we're bringing a dead body back into town?
We should probably make sure that we know who or what.
It's a
Felix-
walking corpse, my dear Felix.
Yes,
I don't
but we
think
need
we're
to
going
know
to miss
what
it.
they look like, so we know.
Well,
We're not finding some random crazy person out there or something. I don't know.
there's the turtle.
Yes.
He's in
Very
his
descriptive.
armor. He's in his armor. It's very fancy. You won't be able to miss him. There's also two newts, two cats, and a well, and he takes another big swig.
Okay, it says a turtle, 2 newts, 2 cats.
Yes, and
We're missing one. There's 6.
There's also a dog as well, a beagle.
Okay. Do you have like any kind of visual representation that we can use to make sure we got the right
I believe they will
bodies?
be trying to kill us, my dear.
Yes, but I mean, some people, they're a bit off.
I mean, like, other than the turtle, the other ones were, either clothed in like their burial suits or dresses or just naked.
So some of them might be naked.
Yeah.
Do you know which one's
they were
which?
mid in one of the cats and the beagle were naked. They were mid embalming.
Well, keep up the research and maybe you'll perfect this craft.
No.
No,
We're not
no.
doing this again.
No.
We're in the research.
Raising the
mode.
dead is an abomination that should not be done again.
The only time that this would come in handy is what not to do, because
You see him like take another swig from the decanter. Like
he
he is
Don't
freaking the
worry.
fuck out.
Yeah, if we ever come back and see you did more of this, I'm not going to be happy about it personally. So
I may have to
I
kill
don't
you, based
plan-
entirely on my religious practice.
What about anything I have said says I want to do this again?
you never know. You might be tempted by a large sum of money or something.
some
Why?
insane person thinking
I
that
don't
they
even
can
want
escape
any.
death.
I don't want any. Well,
uh,
Soup will
Yeah,
demand
no.
double compensation on the next occurrence.
The next
fair.
occurrence, who knows if there's even gonna be an.
That depends if the strange man in front of us continues breathing.
I don't.
Anyway,
Wait,
Hey,
what,
let's
what do you
not.
mean by
let's,
that?
let's not continue this.
He looks very uncomfortable, and he's kind of shifting back and forth in his chair.
Don't
it's
worry, we'll take
insinuating
care
if
of
you
this.
were, corrupted by evil forces and decided to do more fucked up shit and on purpose this time,
That
kind of
seems
thing.
highly unlikely given his current emotional state.
Yes, but that's the reason why I'm saying let's not further this discussion and make this man even more stressed out and uncomfortable, as he clearly regrets his actions. And let's
Yes, my dear sir, I'm sorry, I still have a question that we do need to figure out. How are we getting the corpses back into town without anyone noticing that we're carrying corpses?
I mean,
Do you have like a wagon or something you could just leave at the edge of town for us?
I
Could you borrow a wagon?
I have the meat wagon.
Meat wagon.
Yes, that's what people
I
throw
call
corpses
it.
into to collect people.
I
I've
mean, I
had to
guess
do it
it
several
wouldn't-
times for the church during plague.
I guess it wouldn't be suspicious if we're hauling back corpses to the morgue.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
And no
yeah.
one will know any wiser.
Let's just make sure that the turtle is not easily visible, as the turtle will be easier for people to know in
It's
general.
fine, we can take care of it. I pull out a tarp. We'll just cover him up.
Works.
Look,
What?
as long as thing is,
Don't
we
worry,
can't- the
no
bodies
one will
can't-
know.
The bodies can't be seen in the street because they're already dead. They're supposed to be in the morgue.
Yeah.
Which is why I gesture to the tarp again. We'll cover them up once they're in the wagon. You just have to leave the wagon at the edge of town, where we will take it into the woods.
Please be, gentle with the bodies. Please just get
Don't
it
worry.
done. I will go
These
ahead and.
abominations against nature will have a painless death. By my standards.
I don't even know if they can feel pain.
I mean, the physical body will not be harmed, as requested. Who knows if they have anything?
If it's like
They will
things
be
like
as
cuts and
intact
bruises,
as I could possibly get it.
if I can hide it with clothes, it's one thing. Just don't destroy limbs.
I will do absolutely everything that I can
Okay.
to make sure that these bodies come back to you in one solid piece.
I guess that's all I can ask for right now.
Very good.
So,
If any of you damage them, then we will need to figure out how to fix them.
They seem to be most active at night at this time. So I will, you have some time if you want to, if there's anything you need in the interim that you need to get from the stores or something, I don't know. I just, they show up mainly at night. That's all I know, because that's when the bodies, when people die at the edge of the forest. No one has died in the middle of the day. It seems like they're, content to killing people at night. He takes and he just fucking chugs the last of the whiskey, and he goes into a cabin and gets another decanter.
I'll just kind of say this a bit more harshly. We should probably get going before this man drinks himself to death.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be getting. He agreed to the meat wagon being at the edge of town.
He told you that it would be like next to his house, underneath like a little section of his.
Okay, so we have
in
to
like a sort of garage kind of area. So he doesn't seem like he's in a state to leave.
Cool. We'll take
Fair
care of
enough.
the meat wagon. Don't worry.
All right.
Come
So
along now.
Anyway,
We have
Bring out
work
your
to do.
dead.
yeah, it's
uh,
gonna be a matter of trying to find it. I don't even know where to start to begin processing this, but got a
Don't
job to
worry,
do.
we'll have plenty of time to process this abomination against life itself as we go on the road to re-kill it.
Potentially, I guess it depends on how long it'll be. It's just will they act
Oh, we'll have this done in a
similar,
night.
different? than
Otherwise, it will not be good.
okay, so this is overseen. By the way, Blossom, I know who I will not be using animate dead around when I eventually get it.
Good call. I will kill you for
I
creating
would like
abominations.
I would also like to remind you of the magic rule. These are when you level up, spells are going to need to be researched or invented before they can be added to your character.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, so you guys are outside. You guys look to your right and you see the meat wagon. What would you guys like to do? It is about, I want to say it's like 3 o'clock right now.
When it comes to the meat wagon, is it something that needs to be carried by a person or by like animal?
It seems like it's like one of those. Have you ever seen Frankenstein?
No,
Yes.
It's like that size.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Standard cart. Here, let me.
It's like an oversized wheelbarrow
Oh, is it
cart.
the? Is it the like the one from?
Wait, so they push or do they pull?
Monty Python. The one like the one from Monty
I
Python.
haven't watched
and the
Monty
Holy
Python.
Grail.
I haven't watched
pull.
shit. Remember, I lived under a rock.
Soup
Sorry.
would like to attempt to try and pull the cart.
You can do it. It's
Yeah,
built for one person to move.
Yeah, it's easy
Oh,
enough.
okay.
You lift it and move it.
Why do I not just say that? I was just asking. Okay.
Show Soup where he must bring cart.
Hey, real quick, out of character, I gotta go. I'm not happy about it, but it is what It's all good,
Sadness, but okay.
Alright, we have
Alright,
fun.
you will go out and start playing music
Okay.
at bars.
Okay, so Corvus, this isn't like an exact thing, but this is like the most similar like it's going to be. Sending you an image. Like
Wait,
something
what?
like this, but bigger.
Oh,
Something similar to that, but bigger. Not the
Okay.
exact way, but it's like that.
alright, hold on. I gotta, show the class as well.
Oh, hang on. Here's a better image.
Oh fuck! I didn't want to add a new. Hold on. I want to add a new.
There you go. Here, that's a better image. This is more
Oh
likely
shit!
what it
Yeah,
is.
no, that is infinitely better.
That is the most likely thing that it is.
And
There's ones like that. There's ones where it's not a single that thing in the middle. It's two poles on the side that you can pick up and move.
Right. Huzzah.
Depend. Jaster, is there a
Very
place
low
for the
res.
like a person to sit on the wagon or no?
No, it's just simply
Okay,
a
so it's
pick up and
just
pull.
okay. Then yeah, Corvus is most likely the one that I sent you.
Okay.
It's just a simple wagon that a single person could pull, and we just pile the dead in.
Right.
Alright, well, I shall pull it if need be.
Aren't I already pulling it?
You said you
Is
would?
anybody directing Soup?
I said show Soup where he must pull
Yeah.
cart.
Is anyone volunteering? Is
Soup is volunteering. I can help Soup pull the cart.
no.
No, I'm saying you
Who
need
is-
to guide me because I didn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't know where to
gui-
go.
Who is guiding Soup? Is no one volunteering?
Alright, I'll lead the way.
I mean, I
Okay.
can. What direction did you say of town is it? Like north of town, east of town, west of town,
West, I believe it was.
northwest, southwest, just pure west. Jaster, I'm asking you
Uh,
as God here.
He
No, I forgot.
he said east. He said west first
East.
and then east.
Oh, wait.
There's he never really specified where to the east.
That's
That may be something.
great.
Hold on. I'm gonna like step down real quick. Basically, like, oh wait, we forgot to ask which way. So I'm just gonna go down there, like, hey, kind of need a general direction.
So, are you knocking on the door again?
Yeah.
You hear the locks undo again, and then the chain open.
I kind of forgot to ask the general direction.
Oh, yeah, yes. It's east. And it's by the local branch of the Golden Robin.
All right. So by the local branch of the Golden Robin.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's the best approximation.
Yes. That's where the last body was brought.
Hmm. Understandable. Good day.
You see him like taking a swig from his decanter as he closes and relocks everything.
I was like, I'm not gonna say good luck. Those are the two things that came to mind. Good day and good luck.
Yeah, good luck doesn't really apply.
Well,
Yeah.
technically it could, because he.
It would
might
it would
be
apply
one
to
person
us. We want good luck. For
No,
him,
it
he's
could-
already fucked.
He could be drinking himself into an early grave, so good luck. if
Clearly, he
survive
doesn't
the
give a
next-
shit. He's
Yeah.
done something that he abhorrent. Alright, we're not continuing that conversation. Alright, so I regroup with everyone. Like, alright, so near the local Golden Robin on the eastern side.
Very well. Off we go.
Do any of us know where that is?
Who's been in the town before?
I guess
Would I have?
would have. I guess
Would
I
I
would have
have?
because
I don't know. Roll for it.
What do we roll?
What?
Roll a d20.
Just a regular D20.
Yeah.
do I have to roll d20? Because technically I would have been there, like going
That's a
towards
4.
Chip
No.
Tooth outpost since I'm a soldier.
I would
Entire-
say
Roll
you
with
would have just
advantage.
walked over there. I would have said, but you can roll with advantage. Yeah.
Okay, so 2d20s.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
I have like 12.
Fine.
I do a lot of traveling. I'll roll a d20.
With advantage, I still do. Jesus Christ, you go.
14.
Oh my God, a
Or possible
Kenshi.
one saving grace.
None of you had.
Never mind.
Have you most of you have
I'm
either.
doing it. Fuck.
Most of you have passed through. Kenshi, you've heard about this gold robin. You have a vague idea where it is, but you don't really know where it is. It kind of you haven't been there yourself, but you have a vague idea. Maybe.
So you're just gonna be like,
Possibly.
it's like over this way.
Potentially. I think it's this way. We can ask the locals at least.
We
Because
can
we're not
look
asking them
around.
about the zombies, we're just asking them about this golden robin.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be some kind of lodge or tavern or food place or something. I don't know.
Well, you know that you've been to a golden robin because it was outside the Chip 2 foul post.
Oh,
It's
so
a
food
kind
place.
of a
Okay.
buffet restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a
I thought
food
you
place.
called that
okay.
something else.
No, it's the golden robin.
It's a riff on Red Robin and Golden Corral.
I mean, yeah, no, I understood that part, like, out of character here. I did not remember him calling the place that we ate at Golden Robin.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've never
But,
been to any of those places.
Both are
I
fine.
have.
Yeah, it's alright.
But yeah. So you're asking locals about where exactly it is?
Sure, I mean, it makes it easier for us to find it.
Okay. Um, roll a d20. Whoever's talking to them.
I guess I shall.
I shall as well talk to other people just so that we can find it. Oh.
Bomber, you run into this old lady and you get into a very heated discussion on whether or not caterpillars should be inside or outside pets.
All right, I'll be right back.
Damn. It's a really heated discussion. You're just like, oh, hey,
but
who's the golden rule?
But aren't caterpillars bugs? Wouldn't they be classified as food?
why aren't cats classified as food?
You do understand, Bomber, that in some cultures, dogs and cats are also considered food, or certain what's breeds? There we go.
If you can
Are.
cook it, it's food.
To an extent. I mean, just because you can cook it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be good for you to eat.
True.
If it's edible and won't kill you, and like if it
3
just
minutes.
yeah, like it will. I mean, there's 4 minutes really gonna be like. If you cook it, you eat it, and the cause of death is related to the thing you ate, probably not
Probably
food.
shouldn't have eaten it.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't have eaten it.
Yeah. Or hell, even just getting like violently sick can do it. Like, I don't know, something rotten, old, what have you. Anyways. Hey,
Yeah, so, sorry, I took a bite.
fair.
Corvus,
Yeah?
you run into this gentleman who just kind of like who you run into this squirrel who's like, nuts, get Pete's nuts, nuts with a prize inside. So I'm assuming, and he's like pushing a cart, with like a little umbrella on top.
Hmm.
And I'm
What did
assuming
he
you
say?
stop him.
Pete's nuts. Get a prize inside.
Oh, okay, cause I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand a word of what when you did the voice. So like,
Nuts. Get your nuts. Pete's nuts.
Nuts with a prize inside.
Nuts with a prize inside.
all right, so I'm gonna
I'm
go up to him and it's like, oh, how much for one of those? The
Nut. That depends. You want a small prize, a big, medium prize, or a big prize?
I'll just go for something small.
That'll be 2 silver.
All right, I'll hand him
You
over.
want it toasted?
Oh yeah, I'll hand him the 2 silver. It's like, my friends and I are wanting to meet up over at the Golden Robin. Would you happen to know where that's at?
Oh yes, sure. As you see him like kind of light, roasting the nut on like the sort of cage thing. Like he puts the nut in a cage and kind of like puts it over the fire and rotates it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go like a mile and a half down. You then from there you're going to take a right at the fountain, and then immediately take another left, and it's at the edge of town.
Gotcha. All right, much appreciated. Yeah.
I wouldn't stay there after dark though.
Oh.
Yeah, some poor fella got stabbed to death. It looks from like something, probably like I don't know, at the edge of the wood line.
Stabbed to death. I mean, forest has always been kind of weird, though. I mean, who knows what's going on there? Yeah, fair. Thank you for the heads up.
And he pulls out the nut from the cage and he goes, "Ooh, ah," and he hands it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna like start snacking on the roasted nut that I just purchased.
Are you breaking it open?
Yeah, I'm gonna break it open and snack on it. So, yeah.
All right. You see that a little like sort of it's basically like a fucking Cracker Jack prize in there. It's like a sheety little paper toy.
20. I figured it would be
Hey, we
rude.
have a winner.
Oh.
You got a paper toy. It's a little look. It's a little puppet where you can have him swing a little sword. Check it. And he like folds it up a little bit, and it's like a little turtle that's like swinging a sword around.
Hell yeah. Hold on, I gotta add this to my inventory now. Little turtle paper guy. A toy.
Jaster?
Yeah?
Snap will look at the old lady. Listen, the, caterpillar needs to be outside in nature.
No. Then they breed like rabbits, and then which now I realize it's actually kind of racist of her to say, but fuck it, because rabbits are people somewhere in this kingdom, in this world. And then the population gets out of control, and then more gets sick, and then more have to be fixed and put down.
But if you have a fence around your property, your caterpillar cannot get out.
No, they can climb, so they're really
Make
good
it
at climbing. My little Susie has tried to get out multiple times, and I've had to pay to get her back.
Listen, sprinkle some salt along the border of the
That's
fence.
Jesus Christ.
that is cruel.
Oh my god.
You're a horrible man.
We're talking about caterpillar or a snail?
Caterpillar, but like, the
And-
reason
and
That doesn't really work.
And she kind of kicks dirt at your feet and just kind of slowly harumps away on her walker.
Mm.
I just now turn and it's like, what did you say to that sweet old woman?
We were discussing whether caterpillars should be inside or outdoors. Outside pets. I said it's outside because they need to be with nature. And then I said, in order to prevent it from climbing the fence, sprinkle some salt around the borders.
No. Cruel and unusual punishment. No.
Mm.
Why did you tell me configs are confusing?
Why do you think I didn't want to do it?
I'm just being snarky. It's a thing, but it's teaching me how to read configs, which is telling me how to do.
Also, dogums.
Oh shit, you're right. You guys are playing the D&D. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Look at Snap. I like Snap.
Dogums.
I like Rosa better.
Dogums. You're
Jennifer's
interrupting.
hot. Sorry.
If you're gonna be a little shit, at least give me something to eat. I'm starving.
So, you guys
Lady
now
with-
know where you have to go.
Yeah.
Question is, you go now or a bit later?
It is currently, 3 in the afternoon? We can go now and
Yeah.
begin our great search.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want to see if there seems to be a pattern, or if there's anything we can tell during the day when we would least likely be ambushed by them. So that way we have more information to go off of when we try to track them down during the night. And get familiar with the area anyways, because it's, darker, it's hard to tell differential stuff, because, dark vision doesn't necessarily mean you get to see in color.
Most can't, in fact.
That's pretty much by default, unless it's explicitly mentioned. Dark vision is always in black and white.
Mine is.
So, I'm assuming you guys head to the Gold Robin, and you reach the area where the gentleman said, where Pete said, where the body was found.
As we're walking, Felix is going to be messing with that little toy, just kind of playing with it a little bit as, rambling on about different ideas on how to approach the situation.
Go ahead and ramble then.
Yeah. So we could, couple ideas. We could either, the idea is we first try to get a lay of the land, see what's going on. Depending on the situation, it could be that they just kind of roam and then just attack whoever's nearest them, but maybe there's a reason. I mean, it didn't seem like anybody noticed any kind of pattern or anything like that, but just should have got more information. Well, didn't think of it at the time. As well as like maybe they have like a camp or something where we can find through them, like their tracks or so. Would they leave tracks on it? Well, this is an entirely new beast. Basically, stuff like that. So.
Be back in a bit. I'm gonna make you some fucking beans. I like rice. And I'm gonna make you beans and rice because I'm Mexican.
The beans. Okay.
You best be prepared for some beans and rice too, you little. I'm gonna eat you.
Anyway, continuing on.
Yes. So, I would figure Soup and Juniper basically went behind the Golden Robin, kind of hid the cart, and we meet up at the Golden Robin. Sure?
Sure.
Like, alright. So, checking things out beforehand sounds good, yes. We check things out, have some food, rest, and head out. How does that sound to y'all? Any
That's good
suggestions?
to me.
Alright.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright. This from here. Yes. Alright. Well then, it'd be best to head out. Where exactly did you put the cart so that way we know where to go specifically?
Soup rested the cart behind this fine establishment, as I do not know how many staff members are nearby. Soup does not wish to be thrown out yet.
Fair enough. Alright, so just straight up behind. Alright. That'll make it pretty easy to backtrack. Right. Any best guesses as to where they may have headed outwards? So, from the sounds of it, nobody really gets. Because, when I asked for directions, he warned me that at night somebody just kind of got stabbed, but he seemed to be unclear about whether or not he got stabbed. He seemed confused on that matter. So, I don't know what we're dealing with.
Feels like it'd be pretty definitive if someone got stabbed to death.
Right? Like, there being a haziness due to that detail seems like either there's a lot of wild stories being spun, or in general, people just don't know somehow. So, alright, let's go ahead and head into the woods and look around, or?
So you're heading into the woods?
Yeah, we're gonna like start going into the woods and try to see if we see something that could give us a general direction of, or a like what these guys do. Who knows? Might even see like a little bloody patch from whoever got shivved to death.
You do see that in...
Damn! That was quick! Just go outside. Oh shit, there's the blood.
You see, like, this guy who's, you know, kind of throwing, like, sawdust on it, trying to absorb it so that way it's just not on the floor.
And it's in the...
He's just kind of working.
He's just trying to get rid of the evidence of the crime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Like,
enough.
Yeah. And,
Is he gonna acknowledge us as we approach or anything like that?
Nah, he's just doing his job.
Alright. Bomber's dying in the background, damn. Alright.
Sorry, I'm doing the dishes while I'm on call with y'all.
Fair enough. You know. So, for me, I'd like to just, like, look around the area, get a rough gist of... Like, does it seem like they kind of came from one end, shivved a dude, and left? Does it seem like it's just what happened here? What can I glean?
On the death or just the area in general?
Like, I'm trying to get a vibe of how whatever the fuck we're trying to hunt is like. Like, are they organized? Did they like basically just trap and kill this man, or did they just stumble upon him and shiv him to death?
I'm going to say to make an investigation at disadvantage.
Damn.
Purely because it's no longer an active crime scene because, they've wrapped up the investigation.
Yeah, we're
and
picking up
cleared
on
the area
scraps.
and a lot, and so you're basically working with very little right now. From what you can tell, is that they came from the woods. You can see like some broken twigs and stuff. The guy might have fought back, but obviously you can see the end result. It didn't end well. But you can't really make up. You can't really determine their tactics or anything from, because there's like a lot of like different footprints that you assume that are like
The
booted
investigators.
footprints, and that you can assume is investigators and different law enforcement officials.
Right, yeah. Hmm.
So when it comes to tactics, you're not able to really glean much. But you do see where they came from.
Hmm. What's everybody else doing while I'm like looking around and stuff?
Snap would probably be keeping an eye out towards the woods, even though they are more active at night. He wants to make sure that none of them come out right now at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, watch our back.
Yeah.
So you're just watching the woods?
Yeah.
He's keeping an
I
eye out.
can't really do much else because I'm doing the dishes. I'm not near my computer.
Fair enough.
Alright. Is anyone else doing anything?
I guess Nanap says preparing to kill unholy abominations against God.
Would there be any like obvious like tracks that make them like as they either came in or left that they're grouped together, or did they kind of come from different angles?
Let me think. Make me another investigation check. This one will be normal since you're trying to determine like where they came into the town, rather than what tactics were used.
Can I use survival because it's tracks related?
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Well, it's net one anyways.
Oof.
There's a butterfly in the tree above you, and it's really pretty.
What if moth?
I cast Druidcraft to kind of like gently like wind guide it down towards me to just hold it in my hand.
Is that a thing you have?
Yeah, giant barbarian gets Druidcraft.
I'm sure.
You can always check their sheet.
I could choose between Druidcraft or Thaumaturgy, and I chose Druidcraft.
Understandable.
Where is this?
It's under Giant's Power. I didn't put it in the spells thing because it's just Druidcraft.
Is it Giant Havoc or?
Giant's Power.
Alright, well, yeah, you bring it down and it kind of just, it's basically like a bird sitting on your finger.
And that's about all that I'll be focused on.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Not much to really do at the minute.
If I could get back down quick enough. I want to see if I could like follow the any like broken twigs to see if
I
I
mean,
can follow it to where.
It's probably what we're gonna be doing next. It's just like while like investigating the scene, like what are y'all doing, sort of thing. Because I doubt that y'all are just you would all just be staring in general while I'm like, did they come from this way or that way?
I am simply preparing what I'm going to do to kill these things while keeping the body mostly intact, which is magic.
Fair. I'm over here like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? My whole shtick is shank and chomp.
Question I forget: does necrotic damage affect zombies?
They would generally have resistance.
They have resistance. I'm just gonna need to hit them a lot. It's fine.
Plus, we have no idea if they like follow the zombie stat block and stuff. I know I like
also,
tweaking stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Jaster's generally like in older editions and like what a lot of actually based people do nowadays is healing would hurt them and necrotic damage would heal.
Hey, Minecraft
You see,
logic.
I have several healing things that I could do. The thing is that they specifically state that it has no effect on the undead.
I guess you'll have to find out because magic is still new to this world, so who knows what the
Cool.
effect will be.
Question. Thunder damage is by technicality sound based.
Okay.
It's 'cause, yeah.
So, I suppose technically what I'm asking is, if I hit someone with what is essentially a giant sound cannon and launch their body 2 paces back, they're gonna die, right?
You'll see.
Well, I guess I'm gonna figure out if the fucking sound wave kills them and doesn't rip their bodies apart.
Hmm.
Do we have to use magic on the fight or something?
No, we're trying
No,
to
it's
not
just
fuck up the body.
My weapon is a warhammer.
That will fuck shit up, yeah. And I have a pike and a dagger, or my jaws.
I'm trying to return a corpse in mostly one piece.
As a reminder,
That's where breaking their legs into pieces comes in, because if they're immobilized on the ground, that's a lot easier to hide.
The problem with the zombie is that it doesn't give a fuck about blood loss. So I can't just break its legs into 1,000 pieces and wait for it to bleed to death on the ground.
That's why you break its legs and then tie it up.
It needs to be dead.
Yeah, considering
if it's on the ground, it's a lot easier to take care of that.
Yeah, because like I do agree with the dead part. Considering I don't think a meat cart would
Also,
great.
it's not like the guy's in a position to not pay us if we damage the bodies, considering the slight amount of blackmail we currently hold.
We're still gonna try our best.
If it comes down to it, though, I'm not going to care about bashing in the skull.
Yeah, because like if it's between I hurt the body or I die, I'm kind of have to do it.
If it's my head or its head becoming a paste, it's going to be its head.
Exactly.
It's fine. I can take care of it. I just need to fucking immobilize it first.
Okay.
So,
I'm planning on basically, hopefully, gonna be able to be. If they have weapons, I'm going to try to disarm them. If they don't, I'm going to try to restrain and separate the big one, which I'm going to figure is the turtle. That's at least my plan.
I can take care of either of them. I just have to touch the damn thing.
I mean,
because I have a funny little ability called inflict wounds.
Oh yeah.
I just need to touch it and it dies.
So what are you all doing now? Are you going to wait until dark? Are you going to venture into the forest?
I would figure that we're following the path that that they seem to have came from.
So you're going into the woods following like the sort of trail that was made.
Yeah, because we're planning on checking it out to a surface level extent, kind of get an idea of what they do, and then just kind of eat, rest up a bit, and then head out when it's night.
So how deep are you going?
Not super deep. Like,
Distance-wise from the town, how far out do you want to go?
I'd say max a mile.
A mile.
I don't fucking know. Distance is not something I'm good at. My perception.
Okay, no, we can do a mile
not
if
gonna
everyone agrees.
Like the more like proper idea is like more than an hour or 2 out. I'd probably say.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, let's
use
see
time
here.
stuff.
Like
How
no more
close
than
was the last guy fucking found dead? Like, how far away was he from
It was at the
the
edge
town?
of the forest.
Cool, so that's relatively close. We'll just search for like an hour within a certain. I
Are
don't know,
you
let's say
splitting up or staying together?
We're
at
staying
least in
together.
groups of 2.
I'd say stick
Stay
together
together,
because
I'd
we
say.
don't. Because it's a group of 6. We're a group of 5. We do
Yeah,
not want to
fair.
be massively outnumbered.
Who is leading the group?
I will lead
I'm going to be next to Rosa.
because holy radiance.
Alright, in that case, I want you to make a survival check to track these guys.
Very well. Do I have advantage because I'm being helped?
I'll be
I
helping
will. I
Or-
assist.
And yeah,
if anyone.
go ahead.
Be good.
21. Oh my god.
You guys walk for about 40 minutes. Then you stumble upon a small rodent patrol.
Hmm.
They are dead on the floor.
Oh shit.
And it
These
looks like
freshly crippled or old cripples?
make a
I'm asking if there's part of the old
Oh
unit
no,
that we saw ripped apart.
they're not cripples.
They're like
Oh, cool. This is just a random
guys-
rat unit that we found dead as
These
shit.
guys are in lighter armor. They seem to have more food and water than weapons.
Does this seem like the scouting reconnaissance party for Elderwood?
Make a investigation check.
Cause like
Yeah. May I make a medicine check to see if I can figure out what killed them exactly?
Felix, you can't really tell who their allegiances are. Can't really tell. You want to figure out what killed them?
Yeah. If I can medicine check that.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine roll.
Cool. Only 11.
It doesn't even matter. You see one's had his head split in half. You see another one who has been just beaten to death. His face is mush. You see one where his stomach has been opened and his entrails ripped out. They died gruesomely. There's, however, there's 5 there, and 3 of them have been killed by a blade, and the other ones seem to have been beaten by either simple cudgels or with someone's fist.
Very barbaric.
You also see whoever wants to make a investigation check.
For what specifically?
It would be to investigate the area to see if you can figure out, where certain things happen and where they came from. So,
terrible.
Felix, you see that off to the northeast, there is a sort of trail, not really a trail, but like there's a bunch of broken sticks, trampled plants, it looks recent, and the blood on from the rodents are still fresh. This happened maybe 15, 20 minutes ago.
I think one of them might still be alive.
I can assure you they are not.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant with the pet. Okay.
I'm saying
I
like
didn't know you meant
like
with the-
someone ran off and is like fighting to survive, not the one of the people gutted at our feet
Yeah,
are.
no, the people are you see the one with the fucking bashed in the head is like, yeah, no, guys, I'm fine.
You know, so like
I'm
I'll be
okay.
like I think one of them
I
might
feel
still.
happy.
There might be someone who's unaccounted for, you know, and I point towards like the trampled sticks and bushes and what have you. Looking like I'm guessing somebody ran through them in a hurry.
Hang on, I gotta research something.
And also I'm gonna like ready my pike now because wait, did Jaster say he had to head out for something?
No, hang on, I just gotta
Oh.
research something.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have to head out actually because my mom needs me to do something.
Okay. Kenshi, you were looking at examining the bodies, right?
Yes.
You also noticed that rigor mortis has not set in yet,
Oh, so fresh. Or something else.
and it's still warm.
Very fresh.
So what would you guys like to do now?
Death lingers close.
I think we may be able to like I'm immediately wanting to be like I want to help whoever is potentially like running for their life and stuff. Who knows? We might be able to find the bodies.
Can someone give me a hand tracking the walking ones?
Oh, I'm gonna help you look for the zombies
Yeah. All right.
Right,
because
will go with
it is
the
my
cat.
sworn great mission to kill them.
I shall go with the cat and the strange otter mother person.
I was basically asking for the help action for a survival, search.
Yeah,
and
no,
check.
you'll get it. I'll help you search. I'll give you advantage.
I'm just making sure for certain.
Surge isn't here.
Search.
Search.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
look
I heard
around.
Surge.
Not Surge the Brit.
Words, my man.
I gotta go. My mom wants to watch some shows with me.
Okay.
And
Cool.
never
Alright,
get
have
to do
fun.
that.
You're going to go get the body. The meat wagon. Okay. So yeah, can't you go ahead and roll a survival check to try and track this whoever or whatever made this trail?
15.
Okay.
The,
So
the
you're
amount of nat
able.
ones just tacked onto the rolls.
Yeah, it's been bad tonight.
That
Combat's
red.
going to be interesting.
Okay, I'm kind of a little confused here. What specifically are you investigating, Kenshi? The, like, path
This
we...
current one is like to see like if I can find where they all went after this because the bodies are fresh.
I'm assuming you're
Hmm.
following the trail that was left. That
Yeah.
Felix
Any sort of
pointed out.
trail, yeah, any sort of trail or path of the undead.
Because they're most likely chasing whoever is, still running, potentially.
Yeah.
So you follow this path about 15 minutes. Make a perception check.
Who are you saying that to?
Everyone.
Okay. I will mention I do have my pike out already. Yeah, pike.
I would like to also
Yeah,
have.
I'd have
nice
it drawn as
weapons.
well.
Yeah, 'cause,
I'd have
like-
weapons
That's
as
20.
well. Fucking hell! I got 19.
We all, our eyes have opened.
Oh my god!
We are
Clearly
immune
now.
to your machinations.
Okay, what is it about those bad rolls?
I mean, it's still a crit and a miss. Right
There's a crit and a
but,
miss.
you know.
It wasn't. That wasn't
But-
used.
What?
So
This is-
Rosa sees it first and kind of guides all your eyes to it. You guys are kind of
God.
on like this sort of incline at the top of this sort of hilly area. You look down into the valley and you see a turtle kind of lumping around in this ornamental sort of golden engraved armor,
That's the
wielding
hero.
a long sword.
That's
I think
the
that's the one.
And
yeah, that's the
Rosa, the rest of you don't really see this, but Rosa, you also see 2 cats, 2 newts, and a beagle.
What do you mean the
And a
rest of us
cat.
don't see it? I got the same roll.
Yeah, but
That was one
I got
Rosa
a nat
crit.
20.
I know.
Mine is only
See-
slightly better than yours.
And you know that this is what you've been looking for.
Gaze upon it, my children. The enemy is before us.
It may seem counter. Well, would something like keeping distance by using like the butt end of my pike be something I could do?
I would say that, yeah, we'd figure that out. Yeah.
Because it's like
Non-lethal takedown.
because like more of like trying to. Cause like I can't like shank a bitch. I can't bite them. The most I could do is like try to restrain, but I don't think I'm
I
gonna
also
be
I
able
wish
to.
to remind you all. He specifically said as long as there's no missing limbs or something he can't cover with clothing or makeup.
You know, stabs to the chest are pretty fine.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna go over too well if someone's got a sunken in chest.
You can fill it up.
I don't know how that process works. I've killed people, not embalmed them. Alright. Alright, so. Do they seem to notice us?
Good question. Were you guys trying to be stealthy?
I thought somebody was dead, so unless somebody told me, hey, be like silent and try to be a bit quieter, I'd be very like, I want to save them.
Well, I
Does
point
anyone?
out the enemy. Like that's me speaking in character. Like, ho, my children, the enemy is before us.
But were you guys being sneaky on the approach?
It-
That's what I'm asking.
I can roll stealth.
It's more of
Was
like
that something you were actively doing beforehand?
We probably
I
weren't
wasn't-
being stealthy from the start with what Coco was saying.
I wasn't being
Uh,
super stealthy now.
because like unless one of y'all wanted to be stealthy, I would not be stealthy. Is what I'm getting at with what I was saying.
I wouldn't. I don't know the perceptive
They-
abilities of these undead monsters.
From what you can see, they don't seem to notice you at this current time. That could change though.
Fuck am I getting DMs from Reddit? Oh, they want more stuff. Bastards.
Tell them no. We have enough.
But it's fun. Also, it actually seems like some cool stuff. Okay, no Minecraft right now. We're doing D&D. Talk about it afterwards.
So, they don't seem to notice you. You guys are on the high ground. What do you want to do?
Like, are they clumped, like close-ish together?
From what you can tell, they're moving very similar to how you were moving through the forest.
Like grouped up?
Yes. In a very organized fashion.
We're reorganized.
Not
you were relatively.
really. I mean, relatively, yeah, but like not really. Like we weren't in formation.
They
Yeah.
weren't. They're not slumping around just randomly. There seems to be an order to it.
I pulled a rope out of my bag.
Hmm?
Think we can tie them all up with this?
Potentially. First need to neutralize them, though.
I again gesture to the rope. That is what this is for. We
Hmm?
tie them up, and then I touch them, and they die.
Oh,
I
that's
just
gonna
want
be
to
a
point
time
in.
to
You're
tie them
about
up.
probably a good mile and a half into the forest at this point. So you also have to figure out how to take them out. And it is
So
starting
Snap was bringing the cart.
into. Yeah, but he can only really bring it to the edge of town.
I'm strong enough. I can carry at least a couple at a time.
Soup
So
can
and
also assist in the lifting.
you have maybe another hour and a half before the sun goes down.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna need an
And
hour
you
and a half,
know,
but
and you know that being in the forest in the day is dangerous enough. Being in the woods at night,
I again reiterate the rope.
Soup believes this is an opportune time to strike.
we could like kind of surround them a bit as we approach, depending on.
We surround them with the rope, close in, and tighten it in on them. There and for clumping them all together. Like a giant net.
How would it work? Cause like
Well, if
they might
all of
just.
us are pulling on it,
I mean, they trying to do this going downhill is gonna be a bit on the difficult end because if they see, I'm not. I don't think I'm picturing it quite right. Because like, some damages can be done to the bodies, but we're gonna try to avoid it. When it comes to like,
Also, Blossom, I sent you something very important.
I can't say the joke I was wanting to say.
I mean, you could.
No.
Tell us later, Corvus.
Yeah.
let me look.
Chicken tender goop. A lovely addition
Yes.
there, Lombax. Thank you.
See, Fire, what you've sent me is essentially what I'm thinking of as a plan.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, can you send it to me so I can understand what the fuck is going? Because
And
I'm
maybe
a bit.
say it out loud so that way the DM
So
knows what the fuck you're
essentially,
doing.
what is happening is we are going to surround them and wrap them up and then tighten it like a noose.
Seeing like those old-timey traps where they walk into the center of the rope and then you tighten it and then they go upside down. They're saying a version of that, but you go across the bodies.
Yes.
It's just
And
us
we're going to kind of
running
have to do
around
that
them.
against all of them because I don't imagine they're super fast. They are dead.
How are you?
We go around and around them with the rope because they're close together. And once they're bound up, more and more we tighten it as we're going around, pushing them closer together,
And
giving
how?
us more rope, and then we tighten it down on them so that they are now, get this, grappled and restrained.
But can't they? They have the advantage of being a bit downhill, so they could see us approaching easier.
Here's the thing, they're stupid.
We don't know how stupid they are.
They're dead.
I can see your Twitter.
Yeah? You enjoy seeing, who the fuck are those last two? I don't give a shit about those. I see Markiplier and Lovejoy. Markiplier's great. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, enjoyed. Alright, so I need to check my stuff. God, social media stuff is. I don't understand how people can be chronically online because I can barely be on there for more than an hour.
So, what are you
Anyway,
all
my
doing?
plan is very simple. They're all grouped together. We just have to go down the hill. They don't notice us yet. We can stealth down there a bit more. And just wrap them up.
I will say,
Either that or we have to engage in one-on-one fights in which we're not going to end up very well.
I'm not the greatest at stealth. I kind of gesture at my armor.
Yeah, no, mine is the exact same way, but that's regardless of the point here.
I mean, I'm capable.
Soup has the ability to be the sneak.
Make a intelligence check, Rosa.
Okay, intelligence checker. Where's my intelligence? There's intelligence. 9.
Lovely.
I think there's no way that there could be any issue with this plan.
I see nothing wrong with this. Oh no, see, I wouldn't have to roll for that anyway, because of my personal flaw of this is my plan. I'm going to go through with it.
Okay.
I don't like the plan myself.
The plan is basically make a giant lasso out of the rope and then round them all up. I don't see how this plan could fail.
Rosa,
How would you
you
even
saw
do
how they ripped those other people them from limb. You think they couldn't get through the rope if they wanted to, especially if there's multiple.
Here's the thing about it. We tie their bodies together and they can't raise their arms. And if we all hold it while I slowly kill them all, it doesn't matter.
But, like, they're most likely going to be able to prevent us from tying them up. Cause
How?
Well, there is more of them.
Yeah, there's more
There's
of them. They can
6
see
of them, and we can tie them up.
and they will be able to see us approach. By the time that we start getting close enough to start tying them up, they will be able to see what we're doing. And one of them has a sword. You can very much chop it. In general, you know, some of us get claws. Cats are pretty good at being able to tear stuff up. Not necessarily in terms of, like, rope, because it can hurt their claws. But, like, there's ways. I mean, who knows? Maybe they have daggers on them. Maybe not the one that's naked, but still. There's a lot of points of failure that can potentially happen to this plan. What might be similar, but we could pull off a bit better, is if we manage to get them to... The thing is we have them in a number disadvantage.
Yeah, and we're going to constantly have them in the numbers disadvantage. The only upside that we have is that I do believe, we're smarter than them. Hereinfore, why we must employ traps, i.e. rope.
Soup would like to agree with the fluffy dog. Soup does not believe that this plan has many capabilities to success. Especially when Soup's friends seem to all be wearing clunky metal.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to stealth very well. So
I'm
they
not
will
wearing
be
any
able
armor.
to see us approach a lot sooner than the typical. It's mainly I and Rosa who can't stealth all that well, but either way, it's because of the armor. It's
Well, if we
clinking loud.
can't stealth, then we must simply outpace them. One of them is a turtle.
Just because he's a turtle doesn't mean
in
he's
heavy
slow.
armor.
Look at him though; he's built for it.
Yeah, he's built for it. He's done this his entire life. He's not going to be slowed down by that.
Did it his entire life. He is not currently in.
This is a confusing mess, honestly.
How do we know that the zombies aren't slower than when they were alive?
They don't seem to be hindered in their movement from how they're currently moving along.
And very capable strength-wise.
Yes.
Well, yes, I gathered that. That's because they ripped a man apart.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe.
I'm not denying that they're not strong. I'm just saying that they're stupid. And if we do this smartly, we could very easily trap them.
Thing is, I have an inkling of a feeling they have some recollection of their life.
So you want to go fight what was once a hero in melee combat? That is what you would prefer.
I'm just worried that if we go through with an attempted trap, we're going to end up at a disadvantage even worse than just a straight up numbers disadvantage. Or if we get caught in the middle of a failed trap, we are going to be in a vulnerable position.
Yeah, Rosa, if you could please save your rope plan for the plan B. It's not the worst idea, if you'll accept that. But a plan
Fine, then I
B.
will willingly modify it. I start tying it to a trunk of a tree and then go and tie it to a different trunk of a tree.
Huh?
They charge us, they fall down.
Good enough.
That make you better?
I mean, we're uphill?
We're uphill, they're gonna come running at us, trip over the now, and I fucking, like, pull up the rope and drop it down, like fucking testing a string. Boom. Hit this. Fall over. Dead. Start stabbing to your heart's content.
I mean, if you're getting that set up, I have a few hunting traps I could set up, slow them down even further.
Best I can offer is be the one to antagonize them to get them to funnel this way in particular.
Soup
think
is
a light
particularly loud at given intervals. Allow Soup to scream.
I would figure that getting their attention through hurting one of them to no, I can't. I can't potentially.
How far
hit
down the
something-
hill are they?
Yeah, scream.
From where you are, they're about 300 feet away.
Yeah, I don't have anything with that sort of range.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, oh wait, we don't want to hurt
Anyways,
them.
Jaster, I have 3 hunting traps I'm gonna get set up around where Rose's little thing is, so that we can bait the group into.
What's the hunting trap?
I have 3 hunting traps. Let me look at the actual stats of them.
I think they're basically bear traps. If
Yeah,
you're looking
basically
for,
bear traps.
I'm gonna be right back.
if you're looking for like a physical similar to what that is.
Yeah, I'm putting the actual stats of them into the chat here in a second.
I feel like this would probably go better if we had all 6 party members.
I'm just trying to think of something we could do here that doesn't involve a immediate fist fight.
I can still do some damage to them. He said that much is fine.
I'm not saying that we can't kill them in a fist fight. I'm just saying it's likely not going to end super well for us. These things don't feel pain.
Well, we already have these traps. It's not about making them feel pain with these traps. These
No,
will
I'm
restrain them.
saying, like, if we went with the plan of straight on just hitting them until they died, charge the enemy, we wouldn't win that. They ripped those rats to pieces.
Well, those rats weren't exactly well equipped.
My point being is they could very easily rip us to pieces.
Well, that's why we use this to... We get their
That's
attention.
why we use the traps.
Yeah, that's
which
why
is
I...
why I wanted to do this.
Yes, that's why
to
I brought
ties
my
them
own
up.
traps out. I am agreeing that having this little area here to bait them into is a good idea.
I pat
the-
Rosa on the head. Smart otter. Damn.
Baby. Cookie.
Yay!
So,
Alright, so does
what
anyone
is
else
the
have...
official plan?
I'm putting my 3 hunting traps down in about...
The plan is I've got about, I'd say, a 30-foot stretch of area in front of me here that I've tied a rope up in front of us like a tripwire that they're going to trip over, fall on the ground, hopefully, hit the traps, and/or we're going to stab them while they're on the ground.
We'll also
Or I'm
pelting
going
them
to
as
try
they
to
approach.
magic them to death.
Attack them as they approach us, like bait them into this little trap area, and then any that's still moving, if any, are going to be in the little trap area and then beaten.
Okay. So you guys set that up. I'm assuming. I'm going to go ahead and create a new map and bring you guys over. I'm not gonna do anything fancy with this map because.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna say that guys are over here. This is the hill. And we'll say here is the tripwire. Kenshi, you can go ahead and place your traps where you want.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. How do I make a shape again?
My God, soup.
There I go. There you go.
Look at him. Beautiful.
So yeah, from how the rules of these work, if they were to step onto one of the tiles when it comes to it, they need to make the deck save, and if they fail it, they stop their movement for the turn, and after that, until they break free of the trap, they can only move like basically within 1 square of where the trap was initially.
Alright. Alright. And that's set up. Who's attracting their attention?
Soup would like to scream.
Is anyone stopping Soup from screaming?
No, not if we're
Wait
all
till
set
Cal
up.
goes back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll wait till four of us
Okay.
is here. In the meantime, I shall run to the washroom while we wait.
Okay.
I away to the enemy of all mankind.
Hi.
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 Now we await Fiery.
Oh, Fiery left?
He went
Yeah.
to the bathroom while you were gone.
You went to go pee in the potty.
Anyways, I guess now is the time if you want to set stuff up.
Do you think I have enough time to like make one of them Knorr packages? I am
Pasta
hungry.
things?
Yes.
Eh.
I am hungry. The dog said he would make food, but he didn't.
The dog's not making food. The dog's playing Minecraft.
I have returned.
Can I?
Is Soup permitted to scream?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Also, if you're saying he's playing Minecraft, the Minecraft server ain't up. He's most likely
I don't know what
configuration.
he's doing. I'm just saying that's the last thing I knew he was doing.
You know, the server's still down.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's doing the config thing still.
Yeah, probably. Because like otherwise it'd be
Unless he gave
AFK
up.
fishing basically. What was that,
Yeah,
Kenshi?
I wanted to fix my village up.
Yeah, especially considering
Anyway.
the drain. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you should be all good, Fiery. Scream
Okay.
if you wish.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's a soup can, guys! Guys, there's a soup can!
Is there a soup
God.
can, Jaster? Is
Is
there a
it-
soup can?
No, there isn't.
I throw one on the ground. Oh my God! It magically appeared, guys! It's a magical soup can! I pick it back up. I'm so happy I got my soup can!
Oh
Everyone's
my
looking
God.
right now. I'm
Soup.
assuming. Is everyone
I
looking at
do
this
not
magic?
take my eyes off of the unholy abominations.
Okay, good. Is that anyone else looking at the abominations, or is everyone
Yeah,
else
we're
looking at
watching the
toucans?
abomination.
Technically,
I'm
I
gonna
would
be
also
looking
be
at the
watching.
whatever the fuck they are, yeah. Cause like,
Okay, well, you guys see them start running up when upon hearing the screams about a soup can.
All right. Also, Coco,
yeah.
could you move like two to the left of me, just because we both have pole arms to, you know,
What do you mean two
use
to
that
the
to our
left?
advantage?
We're gonna
Like
go
just towards the
ahead
left of me on the map here.
Oh,
and for the first time ever,
as
we're going to roll
envisioning from
initiative.
your POV, move over 2 squares left. Like,
I'll
God,
be here.
if you're,
initiative.
I don't know what fucking thought process my brain was thinking of. Oh yeah, initiative. Oh shit.
Or negative.
I don't have anything special affecting that. Whoa.
Slash.
Oh wow, we're good at this.
I mean, you're gonna be before
We are
me.
waiting for them to get into range anyways, so.
I mean, range
13.
is 10 feet, to be fair. 'Cause do we both have
Actually,
gold?
wait. Since since they're
Felix?
so far away, we have time to adjust. I would say, like, is that fine, Jaster? We should probably move back one,
Yeah.
so if they fall over the rope.
Yeah.
Get back to where I am
Felix,
at least.
what's
I need
your
to be here because I need to
dexterity?
touch them to stab them.
What's your
Not
dexterity,
stab them.
Felix?
0.
Soup, what's your dexterity?
2.
2.
Yeah. It mentions the little parentheses there.
I would prefer if Felix went first, though. I would like to lower my initiative willingly.
Okay, I will.
Alright.
I will do that.
Wait, so are we laying up like this or like this?
Dog, it's 9:15.
This is fine.
You're
What time
there,
that means.
and then Blossom one back.
They're fine as
No,
they are.
I need to be here
There
at
you
the
go.
front line because
Okay.
the ability I plan to use is touch based, so I have to physically touch them.
Okay, I guess I'll be in the back a bit.
I will say.
Because again, Warhammer, we kind of want them in one piece mostly.
I'm going to say, just for the sake of time, rather than spending 6 turns of them just running, I will say they're about 80 feet from you guys right now.
Mhm.
Okay, so we can take a turn.
Actually, no,
Yeah.
we'll say 40 feet.
Perfect.
So we will so we'll let you guys take a turn, and then they will appear on the map. Alright, starting from the top, Rosa. What do you want to do?
Yeah. I'm going, because the spells must be prepared, as you've, I believe, stated. Shall begin preparing inflict wounds.
So that's when you level up and start adding new spells.
Ah.
Also,
Well, I
keep in
already
mind.
have this spell.
Yeah, so you already know it. But if you want to prepare an action for them to come up, if they
Yeah.
somehow speed up this turn, then, you know.
If they reach me, I would like to inflict the wounds upon them.
Yeah. Okay. And alright, anything else you want to do?
I'm good at the minute.
Alright. Felix, what are you doing?
No.
You have things that none of you have ever seen before. Some of the flesh is starting to decay off. It is honestly one of the more horrifying things you have all seen in your life.
Soup was not pleased with his decision to scream.
Like, you couldn't tell that, like, the corpses were starting to rot all the way that far away, but now that's getting here, it's like something out of a nightmare.
Oh, yay. You know, Felix is basically gonna just prepare if someone gets within my range, which is 10 feet rather than the normal 5. I'm going to bap that son of a bitch.
Okay.
Like, I will aim for center mass.
Okay. Anything else?
Well, how would it be flavored for going more of with like the butt of the weapon?
Red.
Like damage wise?
Yeah. Because it's
Bludgeoning.
not necessarily. Because I'm trying
So
to
it would
not
be
pierce.
bludgeoning. I would say damage-wise, we'll give it the same one as like a staff.
Quarterstaff. Quarterstaff
quarterstaff.
is a if you're double handing it, it's a D8.
We'll say it's a D6. We'll go 1 damage die down.
No, that's only if you're using one-handed, so D8, yeah.
Yeah, but
Because the
that's
quarterstaff
way
is
the
based as
weapon.
versatile.
Oh,
And
fair.
polearm, I believe, is also based as versatile.
Yeah.
The pike is not versatile.
Ah.
It's a heavy
Well,
reach
then yeah, we can go
two-handed
with a
weapon.
D6.
Yeah, just because it's
heavy,
not the way the weapon should be used, I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you can
it's
put it as a
D6.
D6. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's basically
'Cause
one
you're
handing a
using it-
quarterstaff.
Yeah, you're using it in a way it's not meant to be used.
Technically.
So. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go to Soup. Soup, what are you doing right now?
Soup would like to burn the heretic.
How would Soup like to do that? They are currently
They have
40
a
feet from you.
firebolt.
Okay. Do.
Completely ignore the fact that he asked for these bodies intact. I'm going to incinerate them.
It's a firebolt. It's not that much.
It's
Alright,
still fire.
go ahead and roll a d20 to
Tomato,
see
tomato.
if you have to roll on the funny magical table.
Okay.
Oh, right, magical table.
Mhm.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh.
That's a nat 1.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
Oh my god, I did it!
Go ahead and roll
First,
a d100 for me.
Also, Kenji, you're not coming. You're muted.
I was muted
This is
because
our
Apple.
first time we're using the magical table.
56.
Alright, let's see what 56 does.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Centered on them. We're all dead.
Times
Zombies need to
20.
reach us. We just Gmo ragdoll.
I don't like Jaster's laughing. Mostly because it keeps getting taken and cutting off.
Instead of a firebolt leaving, an invisible bar of soap appears in your hand. You are compelled to wash something with it, and whenever you wash something with it, be it yourself, an item, someone else, bubbles and suds will appear, but the soap will remain invisible. The effect lasts for 1 hour. But we will say that the urge only lasts for 2 turns.
So I have to take an action to clean something.
Yes, for 2 turns.
Yeah,
Why 2 turns?
Because if we
they're
go
making
with
the
how
effect
it's
less
written,
needed.
because if we go for what is written here, you will not be in combat.
Okay, fine.
Because each turn is 6 seconds. The effect here I have written down is an hour. That is 60 turns.
Fair enough. Well, I'll clean for 2 turns. I would like to clean my hammer.
Okay. So next
Clean
turn
all
you
your
will start
soup
cleaning
cans.
your helmet.
Oh no, I'm cleaning my soup cans. I agree with that. I'd like to.
Polishing them.
I'm polishing my soup cans. Everybody, I will be out of combat for a bit. I must clean. That soup can I found was very dirty.
Alright.
Wait, who is he trying to wash?
I'm
The
trying to
soup
wash
cans.
my soup cans.
You know what? Fair. They probably need a wash. When was the last
Yeah,
time you
one of
cleaned
them was just on the ground. It's kind of dirty.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Oh, this is gonna be great. I already love this magic table.
Hey,
Juniper,
Jaster.
it's your turn.
Jaster, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Embiggen me. Make me
You
2
get
by 2.
Alright,
Yeah.
here you go. Your fur puffs out.
Yeah, I'm raging.
Big
And other
cat.
than that, I'm just ready. I don't need to prepare attack. I have Polar Master anyways, so.
Alrighty. And with that, they will enter the field. I did not prepare for this ahead of time because I didn't know which one you would be, so I'm just gonna grab things. So we have Newt, And
Yeah, creepy rat man.
and roll 20's being a son of a bitch right now. Then we will have other Newt. Then let's see here. Fuck it. Naked cat.
What is that image?
It's just a death claw, cause fuck
Oh,
it.
okay.
And I'm trying to find good images. This will be the dressed cat. Then we need a beagle. Fuck it, this will be the beagle. And then this will be the turtle. Turtle. Alright, so they are now on the map. And they are moving as fast as they can. Roser, it's your turn.
They approach. Still approach. Yes.
Yes, they are still approaching.
Hmm. Hmm. How far away are they? Let me see here. Do I have anything that could hit them from this range? Oh, that's centered on me.
You have that one thunder spell?
Which thunder spell?
You
I
used
have
one on the
several.
fly.
Oh, I believe you are referring to this one. And yes, I could use this one.
Okay. So you want to do this one?
I can, and it's thunder damage. Oh, wait, hang on, actually.
And where are you casting it at?
Does it have a radius? It does have a radius. I can cast it on the big one.
You're
Just make sure
casting
my
it on the
trap
cat?
in the area. Actually, if you cast like in the middle, you can hit all of it. It's a 10-foot radius.
I do hit all of them.
Okay.
And I don't even hit your traps.
Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll a d20.
Right, you wanted that. That's an 11.
Okay, you're good. So,
Cool.
so what do I need to make a Constitution saving throw for all of them?
Yes, and here's a funny thing I'm going to do. Channel Divinity.
Oh, the max damage one.
Max damage.
Okay.
So they take
how much?
24 damage on a fail, 12 on a save.
Okay.
Oh, I should have upcast this.
All right.
Oh, well, too late for that.
Let me see here.
Isn't Shatter level 2 spell though?
Oh, wait, shit, yeah, you're right. I can't upcast
What's
this one yet.
the DC?
My DC, I believe, that is...
It should
It's
be on the.
wisdom-based spells,
It
wisdom-based.
says 13 on the spell thing.
13, yeah, 13.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
All right. So we hit. So
I feel like that needs to increase. How does that increase? I forget. Besides just
All right.
upping my wisdom modifier.
Okay. The turtle and this cat here, they both kind of just hit the deck. They take a quarter damage instead, so they take
Were there two that made a nat 20 save?
yes. So what's a quarter of 24?
6.
6. So these guys only take 6 damage. Everyone else takes 12.
They all fucking save?
No, except one. The cat is
Oh.
just fucking dead.
Okay.
Let me read the thing.
Luckily, it's thunder damage. They're in 4, it's sound. They're in 4, still in one piece, like I promised. Or, mostly one piece.
So,
The one piece.
Clap your hands and you set it out for this spot. You see the fucking eyeballs burst. You see its tongue explode in its mouth.
Fine.
You see its fucking organs like a part of its small intestine hiccup out of its mouth as it falls over dead.
Well,
It's fine.
can
He
be
can
covered
fix
up with
that.
makeup, so we're chilling.
It's fine. He can fix it. It's fine. He can just close the eyes and sew the mouth shut. It'll be fine.
And I gotta adjust all the damage and everything here.
Don't they usually sew your eyes shut?
They usually show your mouth and your eyes shut. Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, nothing
It'll be
out of
fine.
the ordinary.
It'll be fine.
All
He
right,
was rotting anyway. It's fine.
okay. Alright, so that is their turn. This one is now just fucking, like, blood is just spilling out of its nose, out of its ears. Its eyes are popped. And you can't tell, but it's just bleeding out the ass right now. Like, its internal, basically, its insides are the
Fucking
same as,
destroyed it.
its insides right now are the same as the name of one of your party members.
Nope.
Soup.
It's soup.
It's soup.
God, it's me.
Oh my god.
It's
Uh,
fucking dead.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nothing else I can really do in this turn. No.
And in that case, Felix, it's now your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna keep prepared. Just I don't really have much else, to be fair.
Okay, so you want to wait until they get in range for you to attack.
Yeah, because like they're gonna potentially go through like the hunting traps and stuff, so I'm gonna let them
Yeah.
do that.
Well, good news. Retroactively here, we've discovered that at least some of them have less than 24 health.
Alright.
24
Next.
or less.
Yes. Way to go, team.
Soup. You start cleaning your can.
I thought I started that last turn.
No, your action was gaining the bar of soap.
Hmm.
No, what? Fuck it. It will be
Man.
funnier if it's like you started cleaning that time and now you're doing the finishing touches this turn for the fucking bars for the fucking soup can you threw on the ground.
The
Soup
bar of
is
soap is
almost
really
finished.
advancing the cleaning.
Soup has almost finished the cleaning. This is a very nice can. It will make a very fine upgrade.
Wait,
His
why
new
are you
bar
cleaning
of
now?
soap.
Clean.
You don't understand. The new bar of soap that he's gained is really changing the game of how to clean here.
Well, from our perspective, it's an invisible bar of soap.
Yeah, so he's
It's-
just
but
like
it's-
suddenly decided to start cleaning the soup can with his hands,
Yeah,
and somehow it's creating suds and it's working.
You see a muscular black man massaging Soup's shoulders as well.
What?
What the fuck?
From the guy from the Old Spice commercials.
No, Mr. Old Spice, my can, you bastard! I cast divine intervention and I sentence him to the hells.
It's not there actually, but so Soup, you're just like, man, this can is really dirty, and you're just like getting in there and like really working in the little crevices.
Funny.
Juniper.
Alright, let's see, where would I have to just barely move to? Because if I move to... Alright, well, for all intents and purposes, I just move forward and then I'm going to move back anyways. So unless they have anything to interact with that, I'm just going to be moving it to where I can throw a hand axe.
Nope, they can't do anything, but you can throw it.
Yeah, I'm just saying so I don't forget where everything was.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
fine.
I will throw a hand axe at the one on the right there.
Okay, your fellow cat.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
It'll be reckless, so I have advantage. Roll the dice. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
All right. Like the damage part is gonna roll just that. It's 6 plus there's 2 extra from rage, so
Okay.
8 slashing damage.
You see it like fucking sticking to like their sternum, but they're still going.
All right. That's my turn.
Now it's time for them to advance. Alright.
Although
so
actually,
this
Jaster,
guy-
for future use, actually wait, I would have to. I can use the bonus action. Never mind.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action you want to use?
I was gonna say, you can only, but since you can, there's a problem with it because I can only technically draw one weapon per turn. Because it's like drawing the hatchet and throwing it was my action. I can't draw another without anything else.
So, this newt. I agree. This one's going to make a dexterity save to not get tripped up.
Can I impose disadvantage?
How would you do that?
I am poking him to cause him to fall backwards.
Backwards or trip on the line?
I'll poke at his
To the
feet, I guess.
side, make his head fall in the trap.
I thought that the intent of the trip line was like for them to fall in
I would
general.
say at that point it would be there. So yeah, why don't you make an attack roll, see if you hit, and then we will roll an additional dexterity save at a disadvantage to see if he saves. Yeah, you swing and you miss, unfortunately.
Ah, shit. All I saw initially was the 25.
Like you are kind of freaked out right now because it's something that's dead that's running at you.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I've voiced it a few times. I'm not comfortable with this situation.
I don't
Things are
like this is the first
weird.
time you've even heard of undead beings. But so it's gonna make a. It does not make it, so it trips and falls and is now currently prone. So all attacks against this do prone creatures get crit on automatically or just
No,
succeed
that's
automatically?
paralyzed.
You just get automatic advantage, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just have advantage. Disadvantage if you're at any range, though.
So we'll say that this is going
Which we're
to
not at range. We are melee specialist.
that one.
We
'Cause
are
we-
melee.
Yeah, we come up to you
one.
and punch you in the face.
We are not
This
monks.
one's going to run over here.
You say that, my ability that I'm going to use is literally me punching them and then inflicting magic damage.
Is this guy in range of anyone?
He's in range of the tripwire.
I know that, but anyone who has saved their action.
I can take a reaction and hit him from here because I get 5 feet of extra reach when I'm big.
I'm. He's entering a square, so I'm going to say no to that because he's not leaving a threatened square.
No, I have Polar Master.
What does that do again?
Polar Master, creatures provoke opportunity attacks when they enter my reach.
Oh, okay, then yeah, go ahead.
Right, and I still
You
have.
want to attack him while he's here or while he's here?
On the rope if it imposes
Okay.
any sort of disadvantage on him.
Yeah. If you hit, it will impose disadvantage on any save.
Although technically I can only do it when he's not on the rope, but like that's just a downside of me having extra reach at that point. So it's up to you if I can do it at that point. It's punishing me for having more reach at that point. So
we'll say you can have it here, but we'll workshop it later.
all right. Dirty 20.
Okay, so are you looking to do damage or just trip him up?
Do damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
8 plus an extra 2 from rage, so 10. What would do less cosmetic damage?
Where
The
are you
blunt
hitting
side.
him?
I'll just spear him through with like the spear tip in the chest.
So you fucking push forward into his sternum, and it comes out his back through his spine, and he just goes limp. He is just gone. However, it seems like he's weighing down this side of the tripwire.
How dare he?
Alright, so next up, we're going to. Guy's going to come up this way, but he's going to make an intelligence check to see if he realizes a trap. He does. So he's going to.
Initiative is dead.
Oh, fuck. There it is. He's going to shift over this way and then continue his movement. He's going to step over his friend, pretty much walking on his back, coming up to here, and he's going to take a swing at you, Kenshi. He's going to pull up this kind of makeshift cudgel he's made out of a tree branch and bring it down on you. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, so he's going to swing and he's going to whiff it.
Can I flavor it as it just does no damage and I just sit there like a stone wall and take it?
Alright. And then this one is going to head. I'm going to say he's going to go this way, and he's going to. And this one will also make an intelligence check. Ah, fuck. Keep hitting the wrong thing. This one also realizes it, so he's going to bypass the trap, and he's going to make a dexterity save. Which he does not make, and he trips and falls prone. And when he trips and he goes and fucking falls on his face.
You have doomed yourself to death.
Now it's time for the portal. The turtle. So he's going to sprint over here, step on this guy, giving him 2 points of damage. From sheer weight of everything. He steps on this guy here.
Oh, he steps in the.
Going to use his friend as a fucking stepping stone.
And he's going to raise his longsword with 2 hands and bring it downwards onto Felix.
Damn, he can sprint and do that?
I'm giving him, just because he's a hero, I'm giving him 35 feet of movement.
Yeah, fair.
So let me just check.
I was only asking because you specifically said he sprinted or something.
I said sprinted, just flavor.
Yeah.
So he +4.
I'm gonna get a drink really quick.
You're all good.
I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit. Felix.
Corvus?
Yeah?
I'm assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, so he swings and you just kind of like do that cool thing where you sidestep it and just kind of stand sideways to the sword, and he misses and whiffs it.
Haha. Try better.
Rose, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm
Two
going
of
to
these
touch the
tried to
turtle.
hit your babies.
How dare they? Inflict wounds.
I'm sorry, one did hit your baby. It doesn't look like it hurt him, but it did hit your baby. So do you still want to hit the turtle, or do you want to hit the one that hit your baby?
Well, by definition, I must kill what has harmed my child, so I'm going to hit this one. Still inflict wounds, though.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Coolio. 6.
Okay, you're good. So it
Okay.
says to make a melee spell attack, so go ahead and do that.
So let's see, that would just be a d20 plus, what would it be? A wisdom modifier with that?
I'm not
Was the bonus to that?
sure.
Because spells are done through my wisdom.
Hang on.
Yeah, they use your wisdom.
Okay, then alright.
So
was
it'd be a
looking it up.
d20
Go ahead.
plus 3.
I would say just roll wisdom. 'Cause it should. Oh, never mind. So
I fucking miss.
go to cast a spell, but you
I
kind of
should
get
have just rolled
tripped.
wisdom. That would have done better.
You get tripped up on your own robes, and you're just like, yeah, and you just kind of caress him gently and sensually along the face.
Also, Jaster, when Rose's turn is done, I need to tell you something for the game here.
Okay.
Just to make sure it was done properly.
I just fucking miss.
Is there anything else you want to do?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Go ahead, Kenshi.
Did you? Since I reckless attacked, did that zombie that attacked me have advantage?
No.
So you get to re-roll that attack.
I'm gonna say we'll try and keep better track of it next time, but I'm not gonna do it retroactively.
All right.
Just to
give me the
kind of
opportunity.
just to keep the pace
I just
up.
burned a spell slot, didn't I? Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Felix. Felix.
Corvus.
Corvus.
Coco? I think Apples pulled them away.
God damn it. I guess we'll wait.
I mean, I can just go.
Here, let me go check on them.
Alright.
Never mind.
To a mountain when
Sorry, I'm tired. Sorry.
No problem. It's your
It's
turn.
fine. We just need to kill them faster.
I didn't even... Sorry. So
You're good. We just need to kill them all faster, and then we can sleep.
did this dude directly in front of me just walk over his friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll shank him.
Alright. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, yeah, well, I say shrink. Trying to not hurt the butt of the weapon. To kind of... No. There you.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
no,
funny.
you hit.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
Kill him.
He is extra dead.
Genocide.
Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's gonna be like a 2.
Okay. How do you usually do crits? I forget how y'all usually do.
We'll kind of decide this now. Do we want to double damage or roll 2 damage die during crits?
Also, Jaster, you know my favorite way to do crits? You get max damage, 1 max damage roll plus roll normally, just so that it's guaranteed to be special in some way.
Alright, so we have 3 ways to do it. Which way do you guys want to do it? Because this will be the standard for the rest of the campaign.
I kind of like Kenshi's because it makes the most sense if you get a nat 20 that you at least want 1 maximum damage.
Alright, is everyone in agreement with that, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that will be the standard for the rest of the campaign. Everyone remember that, because I probably won't.
I'll write it down in my notes.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll say you roll a d6, right, for the weapon butt. So you rolled 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. So you hit it, and you hear like a thickening crack underneath it.
Oh.
You can tell that you kind of cracked its shell a little bit, and the armor that it was wearing, ornamental, it's just fucking dented. It's like concaved into its chest. And you hear like a bunch of air escape through its mouth, and it goes as you fucking impact.
I think I put a little too much force into that one.
It's fine. He can fill it with plaster.
Just super glue his shell back together.
Gorilla.
Soup. It is now your turn.
Yeah, I
Get
would
them
like to
soup.
move up and I would like to hit the fuck with the long sword.
Okay. You will be hitting the turtle. What will you be hitting him with?
Long sword.
Oh, okay. You both have long swords, so that's why I would.
Yeah,
Alright, go
because I
ahead.
know I have 2 swords, but I want to hold my shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I'm getting that 1. I was not technically wrong.
You weren't wrong,
Dirty
but thankfully
20.
But-
it did not go into effect.
Alright,
Christ
that hits.
almighty, the nat ones this session.
Yeah, no, it's been bad. It's been real fucking bad.
Damage 8.
Alright. So you kind of like slash against its arm, and kind of and cut really deep. It does not. He is not looking good right now.
Hey, real quick, Jaster.
But
Sorry to interrupt once more. Hey, Corvus.
Huh?
Can you scream at the dog?
What?
He's being lazy. He shut down the server to fix the conflict. Now he's not gonna fix it. He's gonna go play games. Be sad.
Okay, I'm opening up the server again because I want to fix my place then.
It's not up.
He said he doesn't. I'm not gonna. I didn't fully understand what he was saying because I'm out of
They were
it.
asking me for help here a little bit
He
ago.
took
so.
it down to fix the config. Now it's still down, and he hasn't fixed the config. Instead, he says, "I'm gonna take a break for a few hours and go play fucking games." I'm like, "You fucker."
Bruh.
Can we start up the server then, or no?
It might
That's what I
break
asked. He's
stuff,
like, "No, I have the
though.
config open." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
It might break stuff.
He said you gave him permission to do the config stuff.
Yeah, I gave him permission to do the config stuff, but like fucking abandoning it for a couple hours is kind of rude.
He still has it open. He just isn't doing anything with it. He said he wants to go play TF2. So sorry about interrupting, Jaster.
little peeve, but no.
I know, Jaster. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna give you a brownie point for being a good DM because I just heard that part. I like your descriptions, and another brownie point for being a good Jaster.
Oh, can we go back to killing the undead?
Yes. Sorry for interrupting. Have a good one.
Good. Very good, Rinnick.
Alright. So, Soup, is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I guess not.
Cat.
All right.
Cat things.
So the one right in front of me, I will stab with the spear end recklessly.
Go ahead.
So that's a crit.
Okay.
20, baby.
Go ahead and roll. What
Alright.
die do you use for this?
That's a D10.
Okay, so 10.
So that's a 10. That's a 19.
So it's a 21 damage.
So
Because
you
rage is
fucking-
addition too.
Oh, right.
You
Rage
fucking
plus 2.
Scream as you like kind of duck down, go up underneath like the solar plexus, and fucking just hoist him up over your head, screaming. And he goes limp on your thing, and then you just kind of do this like overhead twist, and he just goes flying off in this direction.
All right.
And he is
and
dead.
Immediately after doing that, I still have bonus action blunt end of the weapon to smack with.
Okay, who you smacking?
Hit the down person. Hit them, you have advantage.
I have advantage from everything, anyways. From my reckless attack.
Get extra advantage. Before they get up.
Or I'll hit the one on the one there.
Okay, go ahead and roll. It's either
Uh,
been
60.
it's either been crits or crit misses today. It's weird. Alright,
16 hit.
yeah, you hit.
All right, so it's a D4 plus 5 essentially.
Alright.
Max damage, so 9.
Alright. He's still up. He looks really fucked up as you fucking bring the fucking blunt end of it onto his fucking back and you hear his ribs pop.
Oh.
Oh god.
And I have movement, so I am going to. Let me get the actual measurements here. So that's my maximum range. So if I'm further one back, if either of those two get up and then move forward anymore, I get opportunity attack. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back while this is going.
Alright. So, we're gonna start off with Turtle. He's gonna look at Rosa and realize what Rosa is. Rosa's
Daughter?
the healer.
I'm also. Oh shit, yeah, right. I'm fucking glowing with holy energy, aren't I? Fuck.
So, the turtle is going to reorientate himself, re-ready his weapon, and take a swing at Rosa.
Bring it on.
Did I get a hit at any
Does
point?
a 17
No, you
hit?
did not get it. It does not. It's close, but it doesn't.
I might have made these guys too weak.
Or I'm really good at defense. I have an 18 in armor.
Alright, it's gonna swing, and it's going to just glance off, like, kind of
It's gonna bounce
a
off my
little bit.
shield.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you just go up, and it kind of glances off and hits the dirt in front of you. This one's going to stand up, and it's going to fucking charge at you. Kenshi, go ahead and make your attack.
It's advantage because I still have the reckless attack modifier. So 22.
Alright, roll damage. You do 1 point of damage, you kill him.
All right, I do a little bit more than one.
So it goes. It fucking. Where you hitting him from back there?
From back here, I am just like at the maximum range with my spear, like just poking above everyone else into his head.
Okay, you fuck.
It's fine. We can cover it
So
up.
you fucking it fucking raises its hand to claw at Rosa. Rosa kind of shrinks down as a reaction, trying to get to miss, and then the fucking spear comes through, going through through its nose and out the back of its head.
I'm back.
I'm not
just
sure he
kinda-
can fix that with makeup.
It fucking falls over limp. Roll me a D6 real quick, Kenshi.
5.
Okay, you'll find out about that one later.
Oh no.
And this one is going to stand up. And this one is going to head over here. Can she make another opportunity?
I
Oh
don't
wait.
do- yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Did Coco make an
and
opportunity though?
Huh?
Or they didn't prepare an attack. They attack normally. I forget.
yeah, I will say yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. And seeing that Turtle Boss Man is getting up on Rosa, this one's going to take a swing at Rosa as well, and it's gonna raise up like this, like, you know, fucking femur that it ripped out of somebody's body.
Come at me.
Son of a bitch!
What's
I have
roll?
not. I have, other than the last attack on Rosa, I have not rolled over a fucking 5.
Ew.
It's a bad roll night for all of us, pretty much.
I am
What do you
assuming
mean?
a
There's, like,
6 doesn't
3
hit your
crits.
AC.
Correct.
I have a
Son
minus
of a
5 to AC and no
bitch.
armor.
Oh my god. What's up, Kenchi?
I was joking like, oh, sorry, I have no armor and a minus 5 to my AC. I have 0 dex.
Oh my fucking god.
But if you have a 0 in any stat, aren't you like dead?
Probably, yeah, generally speak. I have a 1 in dex.
Which then would still
Oh.
I
only
have
be like a
0
negative
dex.
4.
I can't move.
Rosa, it's your turn.
I'm going to aim for the turtle.
Okay.
And I'm once again going to attempt to inflict wounds.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20.
Because I'm trying to keep them mostly in one piece.
Make a melee spell attack.
It's a 17.
Okay, you
I'm
get
just gonna
Jack.
roll wisdom this time. It's a 10. That probably misses.
Yeah, you kind of glance its armor, but it doesn't really go through.
Son of a bitch!
Man, tonight is just not good for rolls.
Well, you also add your proficiency to that, so it'd be 15. Or 12.
Still doesn't hit.
No, that is my proficiency. That's my wisdom. I rolled a 7, and then I got +3 to it, so it's a 10.
Well, you would
Okay.
also have you would have your proficiency modifier on top of that when casting a spell. You wouldn't have just your wisdom stat.
I don't think 12's doing much difference
Yeah,
here.
no.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm just making sure
It's
for
a
you to
turtle
know.
it's a turtle using turtle stats. Its base AC is 17.
I'm not getting through this damn thing at any point soon unless I get a nat 20.
Alright. Felix, it's your turn.
That's another spell slot.
Corvus,
Okay,
What's up?
it's
your turn.
turn.
That turtle guy is gonna fucking go down.
Alright.
Kill the
It's a fancy
turtle.
maneuver. Beat him up. Take his lunch money.
Yay. I'm a
All these
tackle.
corpses are going to be
Is it
completely
there we go.
destroyed.
Look, I'm not trying to shank him. I'm just kind of bonking him with the butt of my weapon. It's not my fault that I'm strong.
Jesus Christ.
What,
Yeah,
you
no, you
fucked?
hit.
7. Oh, wait,
Alright.
I have
so
extra
where you-
attack. Oh wait, no, we're level 3. Why did I think we're level 7?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what yours is.
Oh, I mixed
So
it.
fuck.
Mixed
Where are
it
you
up.
hitting it, Corvus?
What?
Where are you hitting it?
I'm basically trying to kind of like go for the upper torso, trying to give enough force to maybe topple him over or something. Trying to get him to
Yeah,
fuck
so-
off.
You hit him like in the center of the chest, and you hear an even bigger crack. You see that the crack has gone up to like its collar, the collar of his turtle shell, and you see him like kind of seize a little bit and just fall backwards, seizing. He's dead.
Don't fucking hit Rosa. I'm gonna look over at the fucking rat bastard milling your fucking
That's a
necks.
newt.
A newt, whatever. I don't know how they look like.
It's a lizard.
Fuck. Backing out. Trying to talk to the dog. Great.
Soup. Kill the remaining one.
Get the dog to get the Minecraft up.
I already killed the last one.
Oh my god, I move over here and I use my bonking ability of long sword.
Go ahead. Yeah, you hit.
17.
Go ahead and roll damage.
My god.
All right. So where are you hitting this thing, and how are you hitting it?
I'd like to hit it in the leg.
So with that, you take the leg off, and it just
Whoa.
sits there and just, it expires.
It's fine. He can sew the leg back on.
Perfect. We
We can
did it.
fix it.
Roll another d6 real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
I got a
1.
Okay, you're good.
What do you mean you're good?
What would a bad one be?
You'll find out when you bring the bodies back. So you guys are now about an hour and like 10 minutes outside of town.
Cool. We'll deal with it next time.
We don't want to like bring the bodies back real quick, or we want
Corvus is clocking out on us.
I'm so sorry. It's not intentional. I'm genuinely trying to focus. It's just
If you want to expedite it, I can carry 2 because I got 16 strength. I can carry 2, like one
Yeah.
over each
Oh,
shoulder.
I have 18
Did I
strength.
do 3 because I have 18 strength?
I think Fiery
I will
and
leave it up to you guys. Do we want to take like another 15-20 minutes bringing the bodies back?
We're just gonna bring them to the
Yeah.
cart, really, and then we're gonna cover them up in the cart.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them to the cart. Snap is meeting us like partially. Put the bodies in, cover it with the tarp, head back into
And then
town.
wheel them
towards the-
back to the morgue.
Yeah.
So we'll say that just for
I got a 14 in
expedition's sake-
strength. I'll just grab like a newt or something and like the limbs that may have come
Yeah.
off.
So we're just gonna expedite and say you guys were stealthy enough to bring the bodies in, and you were also stealthy enough to avoid detection from any guards or anyone who might be asking questions. And you
It's
bring
not
it into
too hard to sneak by saying that we're going to the morgue with a bunch of what definitely smells like death.
The bodies clearly dead. The cart clearly the meat cart, and we are going to the morgue.
Yeah.
Technically, like all things considered, like,
Technically, nothing we're doing here
Yeah.
is wrong.
they just don't know the context that these people were dead twice.
Yeah, they would have no reason to think so. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So let's round out the session by you guys completing it and bringing the bodies back. So you bring it to like a hidden, like you bring it around the back. You see where there's like an entrance to the morgue area.
Of course, no one wants
In
the
the- in
morgue
the
just to be in the
backyard.
front.
And you know, do you knock on the back door or the front door?
The back door, obviously.
He like kind of opens up and like pokes his head out. Oh, good. Bring them in. And he opens it up and
Move.
oh, what did you guys do with the rat bodies? Did you leave them out there?
Huh?
For now, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How did
Just
you
wanted
know
to
the
know.
rats?
Did you want the rat?
No, he's not
bodies?
asking. I'm asking as a DM.
Oh, okay.
The fuck are we
Should we have
supposed to
brought the rat
do?
The rat bodies were kind of ripped to pieces. Like they were in actual shambles.
And everyone's just gonna assume that's a wild animal.
I just wanted to, ask just in case you guys wanted to bring them around.
Also, we're random civilians. Interfering with bodies like that is just gonna fuck us over more than it would help anyone.
Okay.
Hey, we
Right.
were hired to bring back 6 corpses. We brought back 6 corpses.
Mhm.
And you start laying them down on different slabs. It's like, what did you do to Mr. Jacobson?
Oh, see, he tried to
He
rip our faces off.
he has a open casket funeral service tomorrow.
Yeah, well, you better get
put
to
a
work
ho-
on fixing and prettying it up then.
Oh, he was a school teacher.
Well, thanks to you, he was a ferocious beast that was trying to kill us all.
It's
Miss
fine.
Jacobson's
It's
gonna have a heart attack.
fine.
Oh,
Which
oh,
one is
I
the
ha-
one he's
I have to
talking
bring-
about?
the one with the spear through its face.
We can fix it. Don't worry.
Oh, I am not sleeping tonight.
Wait,
Oh,
hang
and
on,
I have
wait, let's
drank
see.
too much. Oh, I have to bring that breastplate to. Oh, you've done a number. Oh, why is Miss Saracen's leg off?
That's an
Look,
excellent
So
question.
we tried our
Swords
best.
are not blunt.
Like I
naive
used the
mage.
blunt end of my weapon and such, but
I can tell. I appreciate it. The most important one here, Mr. Torts. He has a grand parade. This is easy enough. I can blame the cracks, and I can
You
reblow
can
up the
cover up
chest,
most of the cracks.
and the cracks I can blame on decomposition. I will need to take it to none of
We
you
can
seem
fix most of
to be
this.
blacksmiths.
Think of this as your punishment for messing with life itself.
It was not intentional though.
It's fine. We can fix it.
Oh, are any of
I
you
mean,
blacksmiths?
Soup has the ability to forge with cans.
Can you forge with brass? Can you make dent in can you make dent in chest plate go bye bye?
If you provide me a brass soup can, I can do just that.
what?
Uh,
Is it
Hiring
the
a different
shape?
blacksmith.
Can we just say that I'm actually good at that if he gives me the right material?
It just has to be soup can related.
I mean, I make
Otherwise,
my own
it's
weapons
shit.
and armor. Surely I can repair a dent.
Okay, he can't do like a brass can of like SpaghettiOs.
Is it empty or full?
It's empty.
Okay, I just tear it up and I just fix it.
All right, roll a tools check.
How do I roll a tools check?
What tools do you have?
I just use the cunning artisan with a knife.
Oh,
I have also hammers and fire.
okay.
mean-
Does it say you have to make a check for cunning artisan?
Nope, it's just a part of a short rest. I can just do something. It doesn't
Okay, so
require
over
that
the
I do
course of the
anything.
next 15 minutes, you're gonna fucking heat up like the different brass and use like the brass in the can as a heat transfer so you don't burn the metal or disfigure it, and kind of just hammer it out. And you're able to get it back to where it was. It's almost as if nothing happened to it. Oh, Mr. Tort's. Oh, Miss Tort's gonna be so happy.
Soup has done what he had. Can Soup have additional compensation for his proficiencies?
Like goes into a drawer and starts counting out different gold. All of you do receive the 16 gold, the 15 gold pieces, but Soup receives 16.
Cool. Money.
Okay,
Yay.
I can't, Mr. Jackson,
It's fine. We can fix the hole in the face.
how?
I grab clay.
Is this like a check you actually have, or you just?
No, I'm just grabbing clay and trying to put his face back together.
No, please. Oh,
Okay, fine.
oh,
I don't know how to reconstruct a face.
oh.
Mm.
I
Do
will not
healing
be
I'm gonna be honest. I'd
spells-
usually just use healing magic, but it's a corpse.
The healing spells don't really work on corpses.
They haven't in
Yeah,
my
I will
experience.
say no.
Not unless I'm bringing it back to
Unless you have-
actual life.
I would say that if you had something like mend, maybe you can get like partially there, but
I do not have mend. I have restoration.
yeah. So he's just like, oh, okay. Well, it seems like the bones are there. I guess I can. Oh, well, I will not be sleeping tonight. I thank you, and I hope you keep your discretion about this matter. Please exit my shop. I have
Don't worry.
a
I
lot
will
of
not
work to
speak
do.
of these abominations to another living soul, lest they get an idea to attempt this again.
Well, yeah, I here and he throws like a stack of paper in the fire that I will have to start my research over, but it's probably for the best.
Yes. Do not create an. You can just. I believe you could have just audited what you did.
You could just like look over
Yeah,
your
I
notes to make
probably
sure you
could've.
didn't do the same thing. 'Cause
Yeah, and In
This was
hindsight,
that was like 2 years worth of research papers there. I know, I've seen such things. It's like 2 years worth of research papers just burning now.
Okay,
hindsight
guys,
2020.
guys, let's not stress him out anymore. He's got work to do. Let's go, find
Go
somewhere to sleep.
I'm tired. I nearly got my face ripped off.
And that was not fun.
You guys go find a
I
place.
left my rope out there in the woods.
Guys, walk by this, or walking around. You do see behind this inn. It smells like old goats, and you see this guy just kind of standing there, looking around, waiting. It's an old.
Nope.
It's a cat, just standing there
Nope.
waiting, just kind of looking around, nervous.
Is that the guy that wanted diseases?
From what the job title says, yes.
Yeah, nope, not doing
there.
that. Let's go.
Fucking dumbass. Can't just say, hey, sorry, I don't want to fucking hang out with you, bitch. Bye.
I don't like your mother, honey.
For real.
Anyway, time to go sleep.
So there's a few establishments. There's a lower end establishment, a medium, and a high end establishment. Where would you guys like to go?
I don't suppose there is a church here that worships Phineas.
Roll a D100.
Cool. $79.
There's a very small one.
Cool. I can technically go to these with my background of an acolyte, and they will provide me services.
Okay.
And
So
lodging.
yeah, they don't have enough room for everyone. They have probably enough room for half the people in the party.
It's fine. They can all bunk with me.
Some would have to sleep if
No,
you
we're
want to take
forcing
the
the two
entire.
people who aren't here currently to pay for their rooms next time they're back.
Yep.
I will say that Void gets lodging at wherever they are performing, and Bomber is with you
He's
guys.
on the run.
Bomber sleeps on the street.
Bomber, like if you wanted the whole party to stay at the church, it will be some of you will have to sleep on the floor.
Oh no, see, they only have to really accommodate me. I'm asking them to accommodate the others. They don't have to
Yeah.
provide the others with great accommodations.
They can maybe provide they provide like sleeping bags, but that's about it. That's all they really have because all the other beds are full.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't we have our own bedrolls?
Yeah,
I have a
if you wanna
bedroll that
use
I can
those
give someone to
instead.
double up.
You just basically like, here's a place you can sleep at that's not, in the woods.
Yeah. So you guys will sleep in the church, and in the morning, maybe you want to find new jobs. Maybe you want to move on. Maybe there's a job that will allow you to move to the next town.
We'll have to probably save this for next time, Jaster, but I did want to check out the definitely not a scam thing, just to watch and make sure no one's going to actually try and go through with it.
Which scam thing?
The one that says free
cat
gold.
that's
Free gold.
spooked.
I basically wanted
that.
to spend the night out there, making sure no one's dumb enough to actually follow through with that. Not the entire night, but I'll probably be like out there for an hour once like midnight comes along.
Hey, yeah, you watch, and there's this guy who's kind of shady, just standing there. No one really shows up though.
There's always gonna be some dumbass who falls for it.
Not tonight, at least.
Yeah, not tonight.
Bomber's not here.
All right.
You know he'd do it.
He wanted
Alright,
to
before I run off, I use Druidcraft to make the smell of a skunk in his general area and then leave.
Skunk are people here, but they're still stinky. So yeah, that he kind of leaves after that.
I'm a hero. Okay.
But yeah, no, you all settle down for the night. You have seen horrors behind all of your comprehensions, though you seem to all be taking it well for some reason.
I misunderstood it as you saying horror behind your comprehensions, and I'm just like, huh?
Mm.
So in the morning, you will have to figure out what you want to do. There's still plenty of jobs on the poster, but do you have you do have enough money to maybe even charter a ride to the next town, or
Funny.
maybe
I
would
am a
kind of like
frugal
to do
bitch.
I kind of want to do the love of the life quest after this.
Because like I would think that with Rose being generous, Felix makes up for it by being very frugal in other expenses.
That's fair.
so. With that, I hope everyone had fun. I can't
Yeah.
wait to hear your feedback.
This was good.
Yeah. And for the stream, sometimes it's an American.